let me turn. I have it set to 6. Let me set it to 5. There we go. Okay, it should be streaming. We should have begun. I'm going to wait a few minutes to see if anyone will join, but let's see how this goes. Let me copy the streams somehow. I haven't done this. Well, no, I did it somewhat recently. I did a live stream. Okay, I've got the... Ooh, is that Living Mice I hear? That's actually very fitting that that's playing right now. When I was younger, this was my favorite Minecraft track. I called it the Adventuring Song because it felt like a song you'd listen to when you're on an adventure. My survival world has turned 10 years old. I am live streaming, showing off the world. Check it out live with me right now. There we go, sent that. All right. So, this world of mine, my survival world, is 10 years old. It actually turned 10 a few days ago. Unfortunately, I was on vacation when that happened, so I wasn't actually here for the 10th anniversary. When I came home, which was the next day, I just wanted to sleep, so I didn't do the live stream then. Then I had to set up my computer, and which actually took longer than you would think, just with stuff that's going on with me. And then I think yesterday, I just was lazy, just didn't want to do it. But here I am. I'm finally doing the 10-year anniversary. I'm so glad this song is playing while I'm doing this. So, there's like a new YouTube live stream feature that I'm trying, where there's like it's like a YouTube short version of the live stream, I guess. I have no idea how that works. Is it like in shorts? I have no idea. I don't know if it'll appear, if like people in the chat will appear exactly the same or what, but yeah, it should be appearing as a short. That's why I made my GUI a little bit smaller. I don't normally make it that small. I'm going to be sharing there's a way to tap into the game without pausing the game. There's like a thing you have to press to do it, and I forget what it is. Nah, that paused it, darn. I just want to share the video with some people. I am just sending the link to some people. That's why I'm not doing anything yet. If you are watching this in the future, like the stream has just... It's over, it's finished. I'm no longer live. I would say skip forward a few minutes to when I leave this castle. That's when the real adventure will begin. Have I properly shared this about? Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna start the tour. So we're currently at Corvin Castle. Darn, the sun's about to set. That's fine. I can show off this castle over here. So I don't remember placing this boat here, but 2 llamas showed up and just over time both filled this thing. I don't know where these llamas came from. I guess they spawned here. There's the other one. There's a third one that was kind of near them recently. Oh, 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 dodge. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Dodged ya. Okay. This castle is not finished, as evidenced by this Hollywood-style fake facade border. As you can see, it is incomplete. I have been working on this since, I think, 2023, on and off. Just every now and then I'll add something to it. Did I put a chicken up there? I'm gonna kill that chicken. I don't like that. Wait, no. I could just shoot it to death. Hey, dead chicken. All right. This interior part, because like this is based on a real castle that's in. I'm gonna be an idiot if I can't remember the country. I feel like such an idiot right now. Is it Romania? It's called Corvin Castle. It used to be called Hunyad Castle, I think. The real life person then the name Dracula comes from. His name was Vlad the Impaler, aka Dracula. He was imprisoned here at some point, and I wanted to say that this castle has an alternative reality where he took it over and he was a real vampire. So I'm gonna call it Dracula's Castle when it's finished. I want to make a big video showing off whenever it's complete. It's not done yet. Most of the sort of, what is it called? Like a courtyard? That's about right. Most of the courtyard area here is done, at least with the walls. Like most of this done. This wall is not done yet. It's just cobblestone right now, and there needs to be windows and the like. But a lot of parts are complete. Like this building is complete. It's fully finished, fully furnished. That roof is done. You know, I put so much detail in that roof, and you can't see it. You can't see any of it. There's a hole. A lot of this is based on pictures I could find on Google Maps. There's a good 360 degrees model of the castle, which has been instrumental in working on like the backside. All right, so over here, there's going to be a walkway that goes down and connects to the ground over there, but that's not built yet, so it's just a ladder right now. And over here, in this room, there's nothing. Now, there's a basement area that this is above, and I'm not sure what exactly, how exactly I'm going to translate. But I can't find any pictures of what this room looks like without, no, not without. I just can't find any pictures of what is in these rooms through these doors. I haven't found any pictures. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, I can't find any pictures of that room. So I don't know if I'm gonna make something up or whatever. Anyway, over here, this is another little area. There's like a well here. I just put glowstone inside. Ooh, this part's dope. Check it out. I remember building this while showing my friends a video by Forrest Valkai about, I think, I don't remember what the movie's called this, but he referred to as Gramps Goes Back to School. It's a terrible young earth creationist. I don't know if I want to say documentary. It's not real. It's a fake movie. I don't want to talk about that on this stream. This is about Minecraft, not young earth creationism. Close those doors. This is new. This is one of the newest things I built. I built this like right after the new episodes of Stranger Things came out, and I was watching videos about them. I built this area, this you know, it's a very castle-y part of the castle. You can shoot down at the monsters below. Let's see if we can hit that skeleton. Damn. Damn. Oh, shot. Oh, you can see me roll all the way over there? I didn't know they could do that. Look at it. Look at him. Dead. I don't know how he could see me. It's some good eyesight. Eagle eyes. That was kind of crazy, actually. That was kind of nutty. Like the Nutty Professor. I haven't even seen that before. This is supposed to connect to this tower, but as of now, there's nothing in this tower. So, there's nothing to connect to. That's another part. Some of the, as I showed earlier, some of the insides of the buildings are not finished yet. Like, the outsides look great. Like, I should really get some good exterior shots of this place. Like, this place, for example, look at this. Empty. Totally empty. There's nothing in here. I can't find pictures. Some of these places, I can't find pictures of what they look like on the inside, so I'll have to improvise and make up stuff. Here, this whole section of rooms connected to this area is... There's pictures of it online. Hello, beast. There's a little... I don't know if it's like a furnace. I don't know what this is, but it connects to a window outside. There's great pictures of this place online. See, look. Here's an example of the inside, like, or like the spaces in between rooms where there's nothing. Still working on those. Oh, nice. Here's a nice room. This is kind of new. It's about as new as that new section that we can actually see outside this window here. Here's a bunch of doors. Some barrels here in the real world. There's some, like, I guess, tape. Or it's kind of like a velvet, you know, like where you're in a fancy place and they have, like, the velvet ropes covering something up. That's what it looks like over here, and this is the best I could do, pretty much. Oh, I didn't know there was still scaffolding here. That's kind of funny. Anywho, we're gonna go over here. Close that door. So, this is something that really bothers me. But I didn't really have any other options. You see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of, I don't know what you'd call these, just arches? That's right, arches. In the real castle, there's actually just 4. I did the math wrong when I built this place. This whole section of walls here, I wish I could just move forward several blocks. But by the time I realized it was wrong, I'd already built a big majority of it. And at this point, it would require tearing all of these things down and rebuilding them like 10 blocks forward. And that is way too much effort. I cannot do that. That would take an eternity, so I'm not going to do it. Here's a bedroom. I decided to say this is Dracula's bedroom. I remember I was listening to, what are those dudes called? Cinemassacre's, a bunch of their Monster Madnesses over the years. Those are great. I love watching those. There's the scaffolding from before. Still not finished. Close that. Go outside. It's a nice little area with just 2 seats. This is supposed to... Again, this is a room where I don't know what is here. And... Oh, I thought it connected there. I guess it doesn't. Anyway. Here's another room. I recently found this picture on Google Images. There's like... Is it here or here? There's like a micro version of the castle somewhere in the real place, which is clearly something new that wasn't there back in the olden times, you know? Again, another area where there's no rooms yet. This is going to be one of the next parts I work on, is the interior of this. There needs to be windows on this wall. There is not. That is a big thing I need to add. These roofs. I love the support beams in the roofs. Look pretty nice. Nice view. I don't know if black glass panes was the best choice here. Looks a bit weird. I would go in there, but it connects to the next place we're going to, so there's no point of using that entrance. Here's the true entrance. Here is the church. It is inside the castle. This has another crazy detailed roof, but this one you could see a little bit better than that other building that's completely dark. When I built this, I considered not doing this because it's just so much work, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, personally. I like the windows. I like how this whole room looks. There used to be blue torches in here, the soul torches, but I didn't like how they look, so I replaced them with regular torches. I don't know, some parts... I don't know. This room was hard to light. I'm not a big fan of all of the torches I had to put in here to make this work. Okay, is there any other major rooms I haven't shown? Oh! Yes, there's a room over here I haven't shown. Now, hold on a second. I got a message from a friend. Let me read that. Let's go upstairs. It's way over here. Here we go. There is an art room, like an art gallery, inside the castle. This is just random art that this resource pack comes with. So I just threw it up on the wall. Yeah. This room, I don't know, it's very fancy. It doesn't feel like it fits the theme I went for, with that being Dracula's castle. This doesn't... Well, Dracula might be an enjoyer of fine arts. That actually seems like something he might do. Dracula's weird because he's a monster that's social. He invites people to his house and he talks to them. It's not like Frankenstein's monster, the Mummy, where... Or the Creature from the Black Lagoon, where they just kill people instantly. Over here, this is a baby zombie villager. I wish he would face me. Hello? Oh, he faces me. That's unfortunate. He's not. Anyway, I named him Alucard. That's the son of Dracula. I want to get a zombie villager at some point and name him Dracula. And then those two will live in this castle. I just haven't, haven't found the zombie villager yet. I think I have a name tag somewhere for Dracula if a zombie villager would rear its ugly head here. Sun's coming up, so I should be leaving soon. Here's what the castle looks like from the outside. That is the thumbnail of the video. So, you might recognize it if you clicked on this video. So, I wanted to see if I could find this guy. Where are you, you clown? There! Oh, no, that's a zombie. There! Oh, here we go. Here is a villager that I found just kind of here in a cave, and I was really perplexed by him. I put a block so nothing could get to him. At some point, I'm going to make a zombie bite him to see if he'll turn into a zombie villager, and then maybe he can be Dracula. Because I think it's cool this random guy in this cave got in here. For a while, I didn't know how that villager got there, because I thought there was no villages nearby. Would you move, you dirty rose red freak? Thank you. Just over here. There it is. Here, let me... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Don't look at my worlds. There we go. I meant to do this. It's the bootleg Optifine zoom. There's a village over there. And this is something interesting about villages, old villages, prior to the Pillage and Village update. Or post Village and Pillage and update, I should say. They made it to where in order for villagers to have a job, they require, what are they called, workstations? And these old villages, they had no workstations. So as a result, all of these old villages, their economy collapsed. I don't know what you want to say. Is the adventure song playing again? That's amazing. But look, he's got no job. None of the guys here have jobs. None of them do, because there's no workstations. That update destroyed these villagers' economy, and I feel so bad for them. Man, I looted this place eons ago. There's nothing. This guy's house is in the ground. Poor guy. Man, I miss when villages generated like this. I know that new villages, they make it to where, like, if a building is in a weird place, it'll just generate dirt underneath it. I don't like that. I miss when they would stretch and be weird. That was way funnier than the villages we have now. This poor guy, he can't even get out! Let me help you, buddy. There you go. Go on. There you go, you kind soul. So, oh, that's weird. Regular pressure plate, not an acacia one. I guess these villages would have been... This guy, if someone's in there, they can't get out either. You can't get in here. Oh, these poor guys. I'm gonna help these guys one day. There's a nearby village in the desert. I don't know if you guys saw it earlier. There's a desert right next to this castle. And there's a village there. And it's one of those old villages that has their economy ruined. I showed up with grindstones, so I gave everyone employment, brought back their economy, fixed it, started trading with them. And now it's a proper village. I think I even started making them breed, so there's more than there used to be. I'm gonna do it to that village as well. At some point, those poor guys fix their economy, fix their home, you know. All right, I'm gonna wait for the song to finish playing. But once that's done, we are going to travel. I am going to travel to the Nether to get us to the next location. Is there anything I should bring with me? There's Count Dracula. There's the name tag for it. Let's see here. Ooh, I should definitely bring this one. Yes, very much so. This is where we're currently at. It's at the bottom right. That's where I am. I don't really like this. How about this one? Ooh, I can take this one. Yes, this one is quite nice, actually. Yes. Okay. That song ended. Gonna set my spawn point. Bye, llamas. What the heck does this sign mean? I leave signs places and I don't know what they mean sometimes. Don't forget to edit Nenkinson? What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. I don't remember. There's some weird signs around the world that I write and I forget what on earth they mean. And that's an example. I do not remember what that means. Whatever. Time to go to hell. Here we go. I'm so glad they added that noise back. That noise was in the older versions of the game, then it was removed, and then they added it back. And I'm so glad they added it. It is really loud, though. Sometimes it's frustrating to have to deal with it. So, My Survival World was created in December 2015. I believe the combat update was about to release. I may have even been on one of like the pre-releases, like one of the snapshots. I do remember when I started this world, I vaguely remember this, is they had just made it, because if you guys are, anyone watching this, if you're an old school Minecraft player, you may recall, back in the day, boats didn't have paddles, they were just a boat. It didn't really make any sense how you would move them. There was no sail, no paddle, no motor, nothing. It doesn't make sense how they move. In 1.9, they made it to where they had paddles, and originally, you needed a shovel in the crafting recipe. They eventually got rid of it and just made it the regular boat crafting recipe it had been for years. But I remember doing that. I remember making a boat with a shovel. So, I guess that must have been one of the pre-releases, not one of the actual releases. But I remember that's one of my earliest memories with this survival world, is doing that. Whenever that was. And God, I can't believe this world is 10 years old. It's actually kind of nuts. It's actually kind of crazy. I am going... You may notice that my nether hub is not very clean, not very organized. I've considered cleaning it up and making it more fancy, but I've gotten to the point where I'm wondering if maybe part of the charm is that it is a total mess. And I kind of like the idea that if somebody got a hold of my survival world and they tried to use my nether hub, they would be so confused because none of the paths are labeled, and like pretty much all the paths are weird labyrinth-like paths that don't tell you where to go, and unless you already know where everything is, which is I'm the only person that has that, things don't really make sense. Of course, that sign right there, that gives coordinates to where things are. We are not going to go through this portal. That's my main base, but my main base is not spawn. Spawn is this way. I think it's this way, anyway. I actually don't remember. But it's gotta be this way, otherwise why would I make this? Just go down here. through the portal. Anywho, up we go. So, this is my spawn base. Here it is. So, fun fact about this base. It was never finished. There's no roof. I was going to put windows there. I'm going to show you around the world all these crazy builds that I've made. And I hope that helps sink in the fact how kind of silly it is that my starter base has never, and at this point I've decided will never be finished. It's always going to be this unfinished, weird house thing. I don't know what I was thinking when I built this. I don't know why I made it go up only for it to go down. Why did I design it this way? It's very dumb. Is there anything in here? There's a stack of gold in here! That's staying there. Wow. Anything else? Oh, iron? Huh. I don't remember that stuff being there. This is a mob farm that I get the feeling doesn't work anymore. Oh, it's been lit up. So it just straight up doesn't work anymore. Okay. This is my true first base. Oh, look at this! There's me. There's the spawn island. That's where I'm from. Wow, this is crazy to see again. I'm not going to touch these maps. These are historical right here. So, this is ancient. Like, this land is years and years and years old. It might honestly be like 9 or 10 years old, this land. Because there's a huge... This island right here, I'll go to it eventually, it's where I eventually settled and made my main base. And there's a bridge, or I guess I should say a path just over the water that just connects these two islands that just does not exist on this map. And this looks like a normal island. That is not what it looks like anymore. It's been modified. Also, there's a path that goes all the way down here. In fact, I think you could see it from over here, I think. Let's see, what's the render distance at? Let's turn that to 24, baby, 24! I don't think you can see it from here. I wonder what's in these chests. All this stuff has been here for years. I never touch it. I do vaguely remember years ago, when I was at, I was working in a summer camp. For the first time ever, I had somebody else on this world. I put the world open to LAN, and I let someone else join. And I made a copy of the world before we did that, just in case he went around just destroying things, because I didn't trust him. I didn't know him that well. And what I ended up doing is I gave him that base, and he organized everything. And then I don't think I saved that world. Like, I think I just rewound time right after that. So, poor guy organized everything for nothing, but I guess I'll never know him again. Here is, I don't remember dyeing all these sheep, but clearly I did it. I don't know why I did that. There's always been loads of dyed sheep here. This, right here, this is kind of interesting. I had just watched a video, I guess it was back in 2015, about a method of growing trees that prevents the super large trees from growing. And it's this. You just build a glass roof so the big trees can't grow. That's why this is here. I have never used this since. I've only done it the one time. Just an interesting little time capsule. Wow. Man, I wonder what my plans were. Why so many... Oh, I bet that's for this thing. Yeah, that's what that is. Alright, I'm gonna make my way out of here. What's funny about this place is it's not connected by road. Most of my projects are connected by roads. This place, because it's basically abandoned and will never be worked on again. This is suspiciously flat ground, I feel like. Right? This is weird. Anyway, because I'm never going to finish it, it's just not connected. It's just an oddity in this world. You'd think your starter base would be super important, but not for me. Okay, this is what I wanted to show. You see all those dirt blocks over there? I don't know where the sheep are. There's normally sheep. Right here, allegedly, about here, I think, this is where spawn actually is. That's why there's dirt here. Where the heck are the sheep? My point is, spawn always has the chunks loaded. The spawn area. So sheep are always eating grass here. I don't know where they are. I wonder what that glowing light is. Hold on, I want to investigate that. Let's go. Dun 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 dun. Ooh! I explored an ancient cave. Oh, it's unfinished. I guess it'll have to remain that way. Wow, this weird explodes water. Cool. I love water like that. Alright, anyway. Back to what I was doing. Okay, you probably saw it when I passed it over here. Hold on, let me get the land. You could see the path I spoke of. Right there, you can see it. That's the path. I'm gonna go down there later when I've shown more of the stuff to the north. I gotta get to my main base right now. I wish I would have brought a horse with me. That's alright. Oh, there's a bed over there. There's a cyan bed. That's weird. I should probably turn off this resource pack, because I know people probably aren't used to it. Is that dolphin a default? No. Whoa! I forgot about dolphins, Grace. Yeah! Woohoo! Oh. Well, it was fun while it lasted. That was awesome. Oh. Violence. Conflict. Oh, wow. One shot. Dead. Okay. I'm gonna turn the resource pack off. Zigzag. Shout out to Zigzag. Dope resource pack. Fact. Ah, never mind. Okay. Disgusting. I forgot to put on programmer art. I'm a big programmer art head. I prefer the old textures of the game. I never really liked when they had the big texture update. Alright. Darn, I fell in a hole. Can you believe it? It's a squid surfacing like an orca. Here's the big path I spoke of. Something I don't like about this path. Let's see if we can see it here. Wow, that is a remarkably straight line with the stone. How did I do that? That's weird. I thought I made this path with lava. Okay, you can tell over there that it's with lava. Hold on. Right over here. Yeah. This was made with lava, you can tell. I guess I placed stone? I don't know. I'm gonna ignore all these creatures. I don't got time to fight them. This path is also kind of unfinished. It's got no lights on it. Thanks, spawn here. Man, I got so many unfinished projects, bro. Is that just a random beehive floating over there? That's kind of strange. Okay, harvesting trees, apparently. This, right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is my main base. There was a name I came up with this a very long time ago that I actually don't remember. What did I call this? I have no clue. Oh well, here is the Great Map Wall. You people are always here. Get out of here. Both of you. These two are always... I don't even know how these two got here. How did you get here? I'm just gonna ignore them. Whatever. I need blocks. I need some blocks. Get some wood, I guess. Gonna build real quick. This is the map wall. It is 7 by 7 in size. When I first started, it was going to be 5 by 5, but I decided that was too small. And as of recent, I might start doing it now that the world is 10 years old. I want to expand it to be a 9 by 9 size. The world... I don't know. I miss when I used to do the maps on this. I really do miss doing that. And it would be fun to return to that. And also, outside of the map boundaries, I've been outside of them before. And there's areas that I wish were on the wall, but are outside of reality that I miss. Specifically, down here somewhere, there's an island where I first got bamboo. And it was back when bamboo could be fished out of the water, which has now been removed from the game. So that's weird. Right there. Hold on, let me... My cursor right there. That's where we are. So there's a path that goes way down here. God, I forgot how long that thing was. It stops there. I don't know where this path is supposed to go, but yeah, there's that. Then back here, there's this path that branches here. You can go down here that goes nowhere. You can go this way, which forks here, but this goes nowhere, and I've been considering getting rid of it. Keeps going. You could go that way, but I'm going to keep going down here. There is a desert base there. And that connects all the way over to here. And there's a quarry right there. And we go north. I actually don't know where that path goes. Where does that path go? I truly can't remember. Oh, well. Anyway, up here, there's a windmill there. Farm there. That's a park I'm going to go to. I'm going to save this path because I think I'm going to go up this way. Because it's the best way to go. Should I go this way? Nah. Go that way. Well, maybe. I don't know. Here's the longest path in the world so far. The longest straight path, anyway. Might go that way eventually. Right there is where I just was at the castle. And there's lots of places around the world. I'm not going to show everything, because honestly, there's so much to show. I could do this for hours, and I really don't want to. So, I got my food. Let's see if I can get some speed potions. These are fire resistance potions. I don't remember why I was brewing these. There we go. See if we can grab some more speed potions. If not, I can surely brew some. We're going to get 2 sugar. Oh, we need 2 wart. Should I make them longer? 2 redstone. And those are the ingredients. Time to brew. So I put one of those there. Then more water. There. Alright, well that's cooking. I shall go grab a horse. Assuming I have any. Let's see. I can see some horses in here. Do any of you have saddles? None of you have saddles. Fantastic. Oh, you're wild, eh? Hold on. I gotta grab a saddle and maybe some snacks. So this is the great quad beacon that I've had for a while. Gives 5 different effects, which is quite nice. I'm gonna kick that villager out of the bed to see if I can sleep really quick. There we go. What day is today? It's day 8,377. Fantastic. I need to get a saddle. And what are we thinking? I'm gonna go with iron horse armor, just for the lulz. And what else? What else? Ah, maybe some apples? Horses like apples, right? Surely. Alright. Some sugar. Alright. Oh, I should show off my horses. Oh, I just realized I was about to leave with the horse. I hardly showed off my main base. What am I doing? What am I doing? Crazy. Okay. Hold on. Who to pick? Who to pick? Who to pick? You! I like your style, good sir. You like those apples? There we go. Ooh. Speed is okay. That's good. I don't have one of those horse speed testers. I should get one of those. My good friend, we shall go on a quest! Okay. Here is this map. It's 1 to 16 scale. Oh, it doesn't say it. Hold on. Here we go. 1 to 16 scale, meaning a 16 by 16 of small maps would fit inside of it, and that's what this is. I have no idea what happened to that map up there. That's a shame. This is outdated, though, so I could probably redo it. Actually, this is not 6x6. This is 8x8. The 16x16, it exists there. There's one that actually exists somewhere. I need to go find that. We need to see that. Let me go put in the last ingredients for the speed potions. There we go. So, here's the great quad beacon. These weird redstone blocks are because I'm marking how far away you can be from the beacon and still get the effects. And I plan to put... Ow! So about here, the effects should stop in a second. Oh, good. Music kicked in. Fantastic. I'm waiting for the effects to... There. Okay, at least most of them stopped affecting me. Oh, there's the last ones. Okay. So right about here, I'm going to put another 4x4 beacon. And in each of the 4 quadrants that are away from this, I'm going to put 4 beacons. And I'm going to remove these 4 beacons. They will be used in one of the 4 quadrants. And that way, most of the island will have these beacon effects. It'll be quite nice, actually. Let me get those potions. Ah! Forgot gunpowder. Good thing I had 2 gunpowder. Did I get that? Or did I just happen to have 2 gunpowder? I think I just happened to have 2 gunpowder. Weird. Horse! You stay here. I'll be back. This is, rest in peace, Lauren, the land-loving lesbian dolphin. This was a dolphin that got on land, and I kept it on land, and I didn't know they could die if they stayed on land too long. That was Lauren's last meal. That was the name tag I was going to give Lauren, the land-loving lesbian. Sadly, she died. Maybe there will be another Lauren in the future. If I recall, over here by the cactus farm... Yep. Rest in peace, Nord. Died of stupidity. First dolphin in this world, apparently. Died over here in 2018. Rest in peace. So... Wait, is there another grave over here? Good lord, dead dolphins. It's so sad. Rest in peace, Jim, the not-so-fishy fellow. Ah, yes. See, after that dolphin died on land, I assumed that dolphins needed to stay underwater, so I did that, forgetting that they are mammals, and it drowned and died. Dolphins are weird. I don't think you can really lead them and keep them somewhere, because they need to both swim in water and get to air in order to live, so they're weird creatures. You can't leave them on land, you can't leave them in water, so I've killed 2 dolphins in this world, sadly, not knowing how they work, and I feel very bad about it. I will show the downstairs area last. This over here is my melon and pumpkin farm. Let's see this. It's filling right now. Oh, it's not. The way it works is certain times of when it turns day or night, these pistons shoot up, all the melons go up. These pistons shoot forward, pushing the melons here. This hopper goes all the way around, picking up the melons. And it dispenses them down here into that thing. And over here is a cocoa bean farm, which I will gladly harvest. Got loads of cocoa beans. I don't know what to do with them. Yeah, there's random bamboo and... What are these called? Chorus fruit? Chorus plant, I think? They're just scattered around the island because I like to grow them. It's really good. They made it to where these do this. I love that. I want to see if I can hear the noise of this thing growing. It's really creepy. Come on, little baby, grow. Hold on. They used to grow really fast back in the day. Oh, that was it. You hear it? Let's see if this one will do it. Go on, do it, please. Oh, please, little plant. Oh, please, oh, please. They make weird sounds, I feel like. Originally, they were silent when they used to grow. So, I'm going to talk over this while I'm waiting for these two to grow. On the left side of the screen, you may see a giant cobblestone mountain, question mark? A pyramid, question mark? I'll explain that in a second. On the right, there is an old, ancient iron golem farm. It no longer works. I don't think there's any iron golems or villagers still inside, but we will examine it in a second to see if there is. Come on. Oh my. This is not good. This is not much better. This is where I was earlier. Maybe if I stand here. Oh, I heard it grow. Shame I'm down here. Oh, good. There's a little escape. Oh, no, there's not. Maybe I could escape like this. Ah, very good. It grew twice when I was gone. Gosh darn it. You, grow now! Grow, please. Grow for me, plant. I beg of you. I've given you sunshine. I've given you rain. Looks like you're not happy. Lest I open a vein. Maybe that's what you need. Maybe you feast on blood. There, got a little blood. You happy? Would you grow for me now? Oh! If only I was there for... This one really doesn't want to grow. I just want to be there and hear it. Because remember, they just make weird growing noises. Well, we've heard them a few times now. Not really a point to hear it, and you could just look it up. But man, I want to hear it. Boom, baby. I was pretty close to that one. All right. So, this track used to be a way of transporting... Oh, it was to get villagers out of here. I remember this. Yeah, I needed to get villagers out of here into the village. There's a fake village over there. I'll show that in a second. Yeah, this thing used to... Okay, that's deadly. Let's get out of here. This thing used to be an iron golem farm. It no longer is. It's out of service, decommissioned, you know. Where the heck did you collect the iron? I'm trying to figure that out. Where was the iron collection hole? Guess it's a mystery. Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay, so there's just nothing here anymore. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Yeah, this whole island, by the way, completely lit up. I don't really have to worry about monsters attacking me. Oh, this part's kind of dark. Get some torches going. So, this is the village. Honestly, I'd rather look at this place during the day, because all the villagers are sleeping. Any of you guys named? Where's Giovanni? He's my favorite. Giovanni! I don't see Giovanni. Aren't you Giovanni? Giovanni! Giovanni, very funny. This guy was my amazing farmer villager before the Village and Pillaging update. And he's still amazing to this day. Despite his trades. I think they are the same. But I don't think he's as amazing as he used to be. Something was bugged with this guy. Like, he just had unlimited trades infinitely. You know, like, villagers, if you trade with them too much, they're like, okay, you can't trade that anymore, and they'd have a red X. That never happened to Giovanni, and I never understood why. So he was always my favorite. And I always say, Giovanni, very funny, because he's Italian. He got this nice hat when the Village and Pillage update came around. These are the guards. I'm sorry if I was harassing Giovanni. I'll go. These are all their workstations. Giovanni's an OG. He's been around since most of the villagers there were born after he was already a legend. Apparently Iron Golem died here. That's sad. Is there a villager in here? What are you doing in here, you poor guy? Good lord! This is the old villager breeding building. It doesn't work anymore because of updates. But it's still here. There's lots of things on this island that don't work anymore, and I don't know what to do with them. Can you craft cobwebs? No, you cannot. Shame. Oh good, the horse is still there. Wow, he's listening to me. Nice little horse. Yo, bro. I have a string for you. You ever heard of string theory? Oh man, that's all you take? I'm fine. I'll get you some coal, since you're greedy. Let's see. That's coal. Yep. Ah, coal. Just take a few stacks. Alright, buddy. I'm going to name you Frederick. Oh, darn. Well, I assume you can't get new trades till the morning. So, here's what we're gonna do, buddy. We're gonna give you a chest. Right there. With your favorite items. Then we could get some more emeralds from you once you've restocked your supply. I don't know where you got your job from, but we'll get you back to it one day. Poor guy trapped. Well, I should probably, yeah. I should probably close these doors. Make sure. I don't think zombies can spawn on this island, but just in case, I don't want them getting to my man. You know. Okay. Any other major parts of the island I need to show? Still need to show the underground area. Which, oh, these are done, aren't they? They've been done for a bit. So up here, this year's my first cake. Now, is that still a thing in the game? What would it be in? There used to be an achievement back in the day, and I know these are advancements now. They're totally different. Is that's all in the end? They need to add some more stuff for the end. Let's see. I don't think it's in the game anymore. There was an achievement back in the day. Make your first cake. I think it just says the cake is a lie in reference to Portal. That was how I got that achievement back in the day. It's this one cake. I have never eaten it. Maybe one day I'll eat it. I don't know when. Over here, that's a chicken farm right there. Again, out of order. I didn't point it out, but I think there's a sugarcane farm over there, an automatic one that, again, out of commission. There are a bunch of out of commission, like, automatic farms on this island that I used way back in the day, but have no relevance now. Obviously, I showed the horse thing already. The horse stable. There used to be a huge cow farm over here that I got rid of a long time ago because I stopped harvesting cows, which I might need to start doing again because I ran out of meat. Rest in peace, Chicken Boy and Dr. Eggman despawned. That was so sad when I lost those guys. There used to be a boat here that had a chicken and a zombie that had gotten into it. Because the boat was touching the water, the zombie would never burn, and the chicken popped an egg, and the zombie picked it up, causing him to where he would never despawn because he was holding an item. And I would just see them all the time and be like, there they are again, that dynamic duo trapped in that boat, those poor guys. I just thought they were funny. And apparently 2018, I put that bed there. It's an old sheep farm. Every now and then. Oh, there's a skeleton horse in there. What the heck? Hold on. This is an old sheep farm. I used to have all 16 colors here. Oh man, it's loud. Turn it on. Okay, come on, you got it. Let me get a full jump. Maybe you can get this ladder. You cannot. Okay, well, you were trapped in here. Sorry, Boney McGee. Maybe one day you'll get free. Anyway, there used to be all 16... No. I remember. There's 8 pins, and each pin would have 2 colors. And... every so often, I would come over here, shear all the sheep, and once I had say I had a purple base, I would take all the purple sheep out and take them to a new base, and then they would be free. And slowly I've been doing that with wool colors, slowly, you know, using them in builds around the world, and it's been a fun and slow process. I believe that's everything really above ground. That's all the important stuff. Let's go down here. I want to see this. This is my underground mob farm. This is new. This area, somewhat new. It was earlier this year. I opened up this whole area because I want to expand my mob farm. Let me go to the old mob farm. Here it is. So they're lit up right now, or at least some of them are. I don't know if all of them are. Yeah, clearly not all of them are lit up. That guy is going down there. But these are called the catacombs. They just... Yeah, the water's not dispensing properly. But I'm going to hollow out all these and update this thing. It's a slime farm and it's a huge mob farm. I want to expand it. I've only barely begun doing that. This is how they die. The only mob that causes grief in here is the witches. They can drink a fire-resistant potion and survive that magma, and then usually just stab them and kill them. But, for the most part, everything else we harvest is here. I have so many good memories here. This is the old mob farm. Oh wow, there's still stuff in here. I didn't know that. That's cool. This is where they used to go, but the way that water flow changed in the update Aquatic, and so that hole no longer works. Where did that hole used to be? I thought it was like right here. I can't tell. This used to be where I would observe the mobs going. The water used to go this way. Over this corner, it now goes that way. Where is it? Shooting each other. No creeper shot yet. Unfortunate. Come on, shoot the creeper. Shoot the creeper! I want to see the creeper blow up. Oh, there's a spider jockey. Ow. Oh, God. Why is that netherrack there? Okay, surely the creeper will get shot now. Good. I'm trying to see if the creeper will lose interest in me. And will blow up that skeleton. Ow! I cannot get that creeper to blow up. Oh well. It don't matter too much. Oh! There we go. That's what I wanted. It even killed the spider jockey. That was dope. Is that the same spider jockey or is that a different one? I can't tell. See the fruits of my labor. Yes. Yes, die, yes, very good. Okay. Anywho, up here. This is my mine. One of my mines. They go in all directions. What's this? Rewatching bedtime stories. I don't remember doing that here, but okay. I remember other things happening here. Sometimes I'll write down memories of things I associate with an area, and I'll write them down on a sign somewhere, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that. It's a nice observing table. Something could work. Hold on. I don't think that works anymore. these pistons here. Let's see how this works. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't... Make like a lever or something? Is there a chest over here that has stuff? Like a chest redstone somewhere? Ow. Okay, let's see. Did I have a fortune pickaxe? That is a so tough one. That is a fortune pickaxe. There we go. Oh, there's levers. Okay, alright, I can get rid of all this other crap. Just need one lever. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to fix that. So that will close it to where these mobs will just build up. And then I can unleash them in a second. Once I feel like they've properly suffered. This is a place where I normally collect obsidian and lava. Yep, this is as far as I've gotten. Okay, over here, this is a mine that I started building a while ago. Pretty sweet. I don't know if I've expanded on this in quite some time. I remember I didn't really find much in this cave, so that is unfortunate. They get stuck in that cobweb. That was frustrating. Okay. They still waiting? Oh, yes, they're building up. Very good. There's places I want to show you that I don't know how to get to. How do I get to... Where... There's some places in these catacombs where I've unleashed withers. I did a live stream showing it off. Should I go up here? Ah! This might be how I get to it. Maybe not. What the heck is this redstone? How does this work? Oh, this redstone... Oh, shoot. This redstone... Whoops. This redstone... Gosh darn it. This redstone is how the withers got spawned. So I flipped that. Okay, this is one of the... Yeah, there was a wither fight here. Some crap. Yeah. This was me trying to clear out some areas. I thought maybe having a wither fight would do it, and I needed to get some nether stars. I thought it was going to be way harder than it was. It was way easier than I thought it would be. It was actually kind of disappointing. That was, I think that was this year. Good lord. Look at the build-up. Oh, it's beautiful. I can't wait to kill them all. Where does that go? I have no idea where that goes. This place is filled with random paths that go different places. It's a real labyrinth. I think this was going to be one of the places the mobs were supposed to go, and then I changed my mind. Crazy. Should I unleash them? Should I let them go? Should I... If somebody wants to comment, let them go, I will. I pretty much showed... This is my main base. I think I've shown all the main things. It's time to start heading north on that horse. Oh. Someone named JoJoStar9826 just said MT in the chat. Hello. Would you like me to unleash the monsters? I'm celebrating my Survivor World's 10th anniversary in this live stream. Welcome to the stream, JoJoStar9826. I think it's been over an hour and you're the first person to chat. Welcome. I got a thumbs up. Does that mean do it? Does that mean let them go? I'm gonna need a verbal let them go, or just do it or something. A thumbs up is not well defined to me. Don't know quite what that means. You could just say anything else, Joe Star. Can I call you just Joe? Melon Patch. You're from the Melon Patch? Yeah, man, go for it. Alright, here we go. Look at this girl. Oh, it's beautiful. Yes. Melon Patch reference. These big guys don't die fast. Oh wait. Turn it off. There we go. Alright, that's done with. Time to go upstairs! Yes. I've shown enough of the catacombs. Time to move upwards, I guess. Oh, hello, sir. You got any good trades? Sea pickles? I can get those easy. You have a good day, sir. Enjoy the catacombs. That's the quad beacon right there. Joe Star. I don't know if you could hear me over the monster screaming. Are you from the Melon Patch, or do you just know what the Melon Patch is? I don't recognize your username. Okay. It is time to start heading north. There's many things to see to the north. I shall give my horse a speed boost so we can go even faster. Yes! Look at us go! I don't know if you realize my skin. I have a scarf and a sweater on because it is my winter skin. Melon McGee sent me. Who the heck is Melon McGee? You're messing with me, JoJo Star. Alright, so up here. This still is pretty ugly looking. I just blew up this path here with TNT. It still looks pretty gross. I should probably work on that. Here's a sort of a uneven path. I kind of like how this looks. Down here. This is a suburban area. I remember, I think I was watching Stranger Things Season 1 as I was working on this place. I have random weird memories. These are nice little suburban homes. Each one of them has, like, storage rooms, bedrooms, furnaces, crafting tables, stuff like that. It's quite nice, quite nice. So, we have a fork in the road here. Left or right? Now tell me, JoJo Star, left or right? Now, I really think you should go left. But if you want to suggest right, we can go right. I'm fine with that. I know you know who Melon McGee is. You and Seltzer Soda, we're going to have a whole series about him. Go right? If you want me to go right, I shall go right. If that is the way you think I should go, then that will be the way. There's some scaffolding before scaffolding was added to the game. That's very interesting. Can I please jump over this gap? Thank you. So let's see if there's anything interesting here. Ah! This map is actually quite nice. Is the other one's interesting? Ah! This one's quite nice too. This one? This one has Jack Wieners. I'm gonna go put it back. Alright. Onward! Okay, so that looks ugly. This is before I started terraforming paths. There's just a floating path here. It doesn't look very good. Also, the use of birch, also not very appealing. I should probably just redo this road entirely. So right there, that is the 16 by 16 map wall I talked about earlier. Again, whoa, that's weird. There's weird patchy spots all over it. Anyway, that is also very out of date. I might as well just burn everything and start over with that, since it's not gonna be accurate. I never finished it either, obviously. So if I recall, there's like a vacation home this way. Ooh, nice path. Very nice path. There's a light down there. Oh, yes. There's a staircase that goes down here, yes. And it goes nowhere. Odd, very odd, very odd. Let me go here. I wanted to... Okay, can't fit through that hole. How long did it take you to tamp down all this? What does tamp down? What does that mean? Not sure what I don't think I've ever heard that expression before. Oh god, was that a creeper? Oh god, it is. It's know if I can make this jump. I cannot. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Woo-hoo-hoo! I wasn't really worried about me dying, I was worried about my horse dying. What does tamp down mean? I don't know what that means. Okay. Back up this nice, soothing, relaxing path. It goes through this little underpass. That's nice, that's nice. And there's the vacation home. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice, very, very nice. There's a mailbox. Old signs sometimes have weird shapes on them. Wow, okay, well, past me, you got me. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. So there's a nice little suit of armor. What are these? Mending! Huh, I wonder how I got that. We are up there, I think. Wow, this is an old... Well, I don't think it's outdated because I think it's connected to my main maps. Yeah. A clock. I will take it. Yes. Wow. These things have been sitting here for a while. Ooh. Nice little path around. Some nice little... I was going to say pumpkins. Potatoes. My horse has been stolen. Where did my horse go? What? Horse. Ah, there you are. Come here, sir. Wanted to see where this goes. Nowhere, I suppose, but it's going quite a ways for nowhere. Does it go to, like, a dock at the end for fishing? Because I have a vague memory of fishing around here. Okay, it goes across the river. Well, not really a river. Wow, this is going quite a ways for it to go nowhere. And it goes nowhere. Okay, well, it's a nice path. I'll give it that. There's a tree farm over there. How long did it take? Meaning construction, the path. Oh, the paths! Well, the world's been around for 10 years. I started doing these crazy paths, like, maybe 8 years ago, maybe? I don't know. The paths are very old. They take very long time. I just build them whenever I have some free time and don't have anything else better to do. What's that? Writing the script for Lunar's lettuce addiction. Wow, I didn't know that was over here. That's a video that may never come out. It's a really funny video, though, if it ever does come out. Alright, now we ride over this hill. Go down this hill. Yes, very nice. This is a stone path here. It looks very nice. Honestly, that whole area could be a nice stone path. I feel like I should convert it. Up we go. The stone path. So, if we were to go right down here, it would just go back home. You can kind of see home over there. So now, Joe Star, you have another fork in your road. We can go left, go up that way, or we could go forward that way. Left or forward? Tell me, Joe Star, which direction would you like to go in? It is your choice how you want me to proceed. Forward or left? Left, you say. Very good choice. Honestly, forward was pretty boring, so I'm glad you chose this path. Ah, yes, I remember these trees. I remember watching, I wonder if it's written somewhere around here. I feel like I would have written it down. I remember watching the Angry Video Game Nerd's review of Majora's Mask while working in this area. I don't see a sign anywhere. Unfortunate. I'm sure somewhere around here there's proof of that. Alright. Onward we go! Let's go, horsey. Seems as if the speed potion is wore off. No matter. Here is a tree farm for all kinds of trees. Birch, oak, acacia, spruce, jungle, and dark oak. It's got all the tree types in the game. Well, at the time. There's no mangrove or cherry blossom, which I believe in this version of the game, on 1.17.1, those don't exist. So they're, again, every tree in the game. That is something weird. Hold on, I want to explain what this is. Can I go out into the ocean to see that? Do I want to do that? The point is, there was a chunk error. One of these chunks with this floating thing got copied over there. Check this out. Let me swim through the water. Can I, there we go. Right here. So there's the floating glitch. Well, not really floating, the chunk glitch. Go down here, you can see it. This, here, let me turn on chunks. This is the corrupted chunk. It is a duplicate of another chunk over there. I did not do this. The game lagged out and did this itself. Woohoo! Dolphin's Grace, yes! Woohoo! Alright, up we go. Oh, thank you. There we go. Alright, horsey. Back to it. I didn't leave a hole, did I? I did not. Alright, we've made it to Purple Plaza, also known as the Violet Village. Not the Violent Village, the Violet Village. There's some holes in this path that I do not recall. Goodness. So this place is actually under construction right now. Funny that I just have random places under construction. I plan on expanding this village. Originally, the wall for the village was right here. Hey, you do it, good sir. Thank you. There was a brick wall that went all the like here, all the way. Oh, epic moment, epic moment, epic moment, epic. Okay, great. There was a brick wall. There's a marker. Went all the way around here, but I recently decided this cliffside should be incorporated in the village, so I removed the brick wall. And this pathway was originally a small door, and I didn't like how it looked, so I changed it. The morning rises. I have another option for you, Joy Joester. Joe Star. Weird name, by the way. This here is a zombie farm. Let's pop up in here. So they should start spawning around here, but normally the place I stand is right here. Say put a plank there. I will open it for the sake of the stream. Zombies will spawn in this room. Let's see if we can see some happening. I stand in here, just let them spawn, and that's the farm. I'm waiting to see another one spawn. Maybe the room isn't dark enough. Normally they spawn more often than this. This is weird. There we go. Fantastic. I just want the shovel there. Let me put that torch back. There we go. So, down here. They fall. Oh, we can use this ladder. Here we are. Sometimes I'll use health potions to kill these guys, but for the most part, I'll kill them with the sweet blade. All that hoops goes in here. Loads of crap, these things. Just loads of stuff. Some of the stuff I keep in here. At some point, I would like to use these in like a kind of an arena. Like I could give these to zombies or skeletons or what have you. And ooh, potatoes. I'll leave those for future me to find. Oh, what's this? Slime chunk. Oh, this is a slime chunk? Forgot about that. For some reason, this cave is giving me flashbacks to, what is that game called? Zoo Tycoon, even though I haven't played that in years. I haven't played that years before playing this world, so it's kind of weird I'm remembering that. But anyway, down here, there used to be like one mushroom in here. I don't know if an enderman brought it or it was just spawned naturally, because sometimes mushrooms just spawn. They have been growing like crazy the years I've been here, since I come to this place often to get experience points. So, Violet Village, or Purple Plaza, whatever you want to call it. It's got different names. The reason it's on top of this farm is because, let me go upstairs really quick. Up here. The reason it's right above this farm is because once I've killed the zombies, I didn't properly show up, and I'm sure you saw it. There's a minecart chest on a track that I can fill up with rotten flesh. And when I push a button, with the flick of a button, with the flick of my wrist, the minecart chest, which might actually... No, it's not up here. It's down there. It comes up here, fills up these chests with rotten flesh, and then I take that rotten flesh out here to these kind clerics, like this good sir here, and I trade them to them, since they like them. There's other things they like rabbit's foot. That's why there's a rabbit farm. Nether wart, which I used to grow it here, but I'm gonna expand... I'm gonna put like a nether wart farm somewhere around here. I haven't decided where yet. This is going to suffocate me. Ow, ow. Oh, God. Joe Star, you have another fork in your road. Do we go through the portal, or do we go yonder? Portal or yonder? Portal or yonder? Portal or yonder? Portal, I'm going to go back to, my base and start over and just pick a different direction. But if we choose yonder, we can continue the quest. Just go to a different base. I want you to decide where to go. Long before Purple Plaza was built, this castle existed. This is a very, very old build. Like, this is 2016 era build is when I built this. As you can see, the front has been vandalized, I guess, by Endermen over time. I don't know why they have beef with the door, but yeah, this is a 2016, I believe, build. That's when this was made. You can kind of tell because the build's a bit rough, kind of old looking. Here was a throne I built. Is there something on the back? Throne built, I guess then. I didn't know that was 2018. I don't think that this place was built in 2018. I think the throne was just built in 2018. This is a spiral that goes upstairs. This is going to be kind of hard to... You said portal and yonder. Make up your mind! Portal or yonder? Say it one more time just so I know what the correct answer is. Okay, I can't fit in there with the horse. Here's the roof. These purple flags were added retroactively when Violet Village / Purple Plaza was built, so that it would sort of blend in with the nearby village. It didn't stand out like a sore thumb. That's why that's there. This track here that was built, I believe it was to transport villagers from my main base. I don't think there's anything in here. Hold on, let me get out the silk touch. Yeah, there's nothing in here. There was a spider in here one time, I think, and that's it. If you look over here, you see these giant trees. If you're a modern player... Okay, you said yonder. Yonder it is. Yonder is understood as the path that will be taken. Understood. I'm going outside. There used to be, I think, cows in there. I don't remember why I got rid of them. This 2-block, like, little cliff thing, that's not natural. That was definitely built by me at some point. I don't know why. Here we go. These trees used to be... This was back in the... Wow. These 4 trees have never grown. That's crazy. Anyway, when I first arrived here on this area, I was going to build... What the heck? Is this another corrupted chunk? It is! That's so weird. I wonder where this is from. That's... God, this world is strange. Anyway, I was originally going to build a kind of Japanese-inspired dojo on top of this hill, and it just wasn't... I don't think I started building it for some reason. I was going to do it. I could still do it, honestly. One day I might do it just because I never did it. But instead I started building this castle, which I think turned out much nicer. I like the use of spruce. Did I explain the giant trees? I don't think I did. Hold on. Giant trees. Back in the day when you used to grow giant trees, they would just grow. Now, if I were to try to grow these now, there would be podzol all over the ground, because that's what they grow podzol now. These are remnants of before that happened. I kind of preferred when they didn't do that, because sometimes you just want to grow big trees, and you just end up with ugly podzol that you have to, like, till so it'll turn to dirt and then turn to grass again. I don't even know if you can till podzol, but there's podzol over here. Yeah, see? This is modern tree growth. Alright! Yonder we go! I'm not sure what happened to this path. I'm sure I dug it. I don't think it's a chunker or anything, but... yeah. Yonder we go! This bridge was built March of this year, so it's kind of recent. I made it when I was incredibly sick and not feeling very well, and this was helping me feel much better. Turned out pretty good. Previously, the path here used to just go straight over, and it just made a black spot underneath, and I didn't like how that looked, so now it's that. Now, I know this may look like another fork in the road, but this path here does not go anywhere. At least not yet. I don't know if it ever will. To be honest, I'm not really a big fan of this path. I don't like how it looks. It was a pain in the ass to build. It doesn't go anywhere right now. I feel like it'd be more of a pain in the ass to get rid of it, so maybe I'll make it to where it does go somewhere eventually, but right now it goes nowhere. So, we're gonna go on yonder. So, JoJo Star, what do you think of the survival world so far? Are you enjoying it? Are you entertained? I know I am. I love seeing my world again. I see we have 3 people in the chat. If there's a third person here, make your presence known, because I've been interacting with the one other person here, JoJo Star, and he's been choosing the forks of the road, and so, what do you say? The world is quite impressive. Why, thank you, JoJo Star. We have another fork in the road. Left or right? I will say, right has more, but the path to get there is much longer, where left has a little bit less, but to get there is much quicker, and possibly more interesting. In fact, left actually loops back around to where we can find more builds. In fact, left might actually have more things to see than right. Mystery. Mystery, JoJo Star. Don't be fast with your... Sorry, that Enderman freaked me out. Just... Dang it, I wanted to kill it. So, apparently I made like a fake hill here. Do I have any dirt? God, it's dark in there. I should start filling in these hills. I feel bad that they're just filled with monsters. Okay. JoJo Star said left, but I feel like he hadn't fully heard me out. Hey, look, a wild wolf. Oh, I forgot to show my wolves! Whatever. Maybe we'll see them later. JoJo Star said left. But the thing is, I think he said left a little preemptively. If you want to think about my proposal again, say left again if you still want left. Right, may I remind you, it might have more interesting builds. They're older. The problem is they're kind of further away. Like, it will take a little bit longer till it gets them. Left, they're a lot closer, but maybe a little bit less. But the thing is, left will keep going left until it connects to a different path, and then we might see more builds. Okay, you said left again. It sounds like you've thought it through, so left it is. Here we go. There's a box. Wow, that's a lot of flint. Why did I make so much flint? Good lord, I don't remember doing that. This is a flowered forest. Honestly, looks better in the day. Wish we could have saw it then. Pretty happy with how this path turned out. I remember showing a friend of mine James Veach for the first time. I'm not friends with that friend anymore, unfortunately, but it was a good time watching James Veach with that guy for the first time. So it's a pretty positive memory I have with this path here. Onward! Oh, look at these lovely... because it was a flowered forest, I decided to add some flowers to the path. Look at these lovely rose bushes. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I quite like that. Yes, that's very nice. Oh, what a lovely path. The rose bushes through the flowered forest. Oh, it's lovely. It's beautiful with the jungle leaves. Oh, and the glowstone illuminating the path. Oh, it's beautiful. It's wonderful. Oh, and some jungle trees to add to the environment. I'm sure I just left the jungle trees because I was growing jungle trees for the leaves. What do we got here? I watched Level Up here? Oh, no. That's 6969 Level Up. That's the Ninja Sex Party remastered version of the song Level Up. Wow, I do not remember associating that. This is why I write things down on science, because there's a lot of things I don't remember from this world. Some stuff I'll remember, and I'll be like, oh yeah, this here, and then I'll see the sign and be like, yep, there's the proof. But sometimes not. I'll just see a sign and be like, wow, I do not remember that. This is odd that there's only one chest. Okay, it wasn't that interesting. I was hoping something interesting. So, this path here, I like how the leaves turn swampy here as we pass through the swamp. It looks quite nice, actually. There's a skeleton on the path, which I don't appreciate. You are a bad person, and I'm glad you are dead. So, even though there's a fork in the road, I am going to pick the path here because right does not go very far, but we will go down it, but eventually we will return down this path. Look at those, God, the rose bushes are beautiful. I forgot how pretty the rose bush path here is. Oh, it's wonderful. It's incredible. All right, down this path we go. Is that a mushroom? Sure does look like it. This area is not very well lit up, this path. This path needs some work. Neither is this path well lit up. What the heck? What was I... This place is very unfinished. Good lord. Is that a giant mushroom in the distance? What is that? Is that a tree? What on earth is that? I do recall building this while watching the Scooby-Doo VHS trilogy, sort of quadrilogy, because there's a fourth one that a lot of people consider the worst one, and also it looks different from the other three, because the other three were made on cell animation, painted with cell, painted physically, and then the last one was made still with cell animation, but digitally painted, so it looks kind of different, and it feels kind of different. Alright, what do we have here? Looks like a birch tree, a fake birch tree. Okay, look at that. Nice. I should add some more here. I guess I brought bone blocks to grow things. Oh, I didn't finish this? Oh, that is very unfortunate. That's quite sad, actually. I should rewatch those Scooby-Doo films. The VHS quadrilogy, really more of a trilogy. I should rewatch them and finish this path. I need to add the lights to the places that are unlit up, that look really weird. It's supposed to connect. I'm sure I had trouble deciding how I was going to do it, because it has to either go over the mountain or through the mountain, and I feel like through is the best, and that would just take so much longer. Oh, poor horse. I'm so sorry. Again, ancient trees, no puzzle. Evidence of such things. Alright, up the mountain we go, up the mountain. This is another vacation home, I believe. I wish I would have named these places. Yeah, there's huge farms down there. Good lord, I forgot how big they were. Horsey, you sit here. Good horse. There's another portal here. Anything cooking? Oh! Some lamb chops for me? How nice. Wow, cooking a lot of things, actually. Hey, doggy. Wow, this guy must have been here for a while. I will bring you home one day, I promise. Whenever I work on this vacation home, the path to it, I will bring that wolf home. Usually I have a thing where if I find a wolf in a place, I'll bring him home. In fact, you're supposed to sit over here. This is your bed. There you go. Poor guy. There you are. Should I skip the night away? What time is it? Oh, it's not moon setting. It's fine. I'm sure you're gonna be fine right here. I'm gonna be on foot for a second. Oh. Okay, take those. There are chests here, hidden by the trapdoors. What a nice idea. These would be a lot better with spruce trapdoors that would fully cover them up. I wonder why I didn't. Oh! Well, that's very unfortunate. But it revealed a tragic secret. that this place is hollow! How sad. Again, I will proper fix this place once I return here. One day I will. Okay. Down there, that's my farm. There's another creeper. I'm not falling for you again. No, thank you. It's amazing one shot can kill these guys. Oh, you want some? What? Demon magic! I killed that guy, and he came back as if he was a cat with 9 lives. And now I wear his pants. Oh, they're very warm, yes. Quite nice, actually. Alright. Down we go. Oh! This is a campfire before campfires were in the game. Look at that. Oh, this is cozy. I like the use of gravel. And I like the little chairs. Oh, this is nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Very, very classic. Wow, I'm surprised these sugarcane haven't grown much. Maybe they were replaced a while ago. Okay, so, bunch of cows. My goodness. A bunch of pigs. A bunch of sheep. Different colored sheep. I wonder why. Why did I need different colored sheep? What on earth is that? I thought that was the sun rising. Good lord. Volcano-looking thing. My goodness. Alright. So, as just a friendly reminder, I know you can see it in the title, my survival world is in fact 10 years old. I saw there's a new person in the chat, in case you just joined, welcome. I got my Silk Touch axe here, that's why I'm just popping these things and just giving me straight melon blocks. I was hoping for melon slices, but you know what? Melon blocks are nice too. I'm not complaining. And there's a hole here that goes nowhere. Yes, nowhere. Mystery solved, everyone. Mystery solved. Hole goes nowhere. Oh, I will take that. 22 solid melons. I had 21 melons a second ago, which I know is a very funny meme. Now I have 31. That needs to be the new 6-7. 31. Get on it, children. Chop, chop. Oh! Oh, you got one of them longbows, eh? Yeah. You, in fact, I'm going to ignore you because the day's about to come and you will be friendly. I promise you, you will. Ah, there he is. Friendly spider. Horsey! There you are, my good man. Would you like an apple? Oh, you will not. Okay. I tried. Oh, well, hold on. I want to put my pants back on. I will go in here. Is there an anvil in here? Ah! I'm going to name these pants Zombie Pants. There we go. Surely I must have leather. I had cows down there. There we go. Take all those. Let's make some sticks. Make an item frame. Gonna put these zombie pants on display somewhere. Where would be best? I guess there. Sure. Zombie pants. There we are. New addition to the vacation home. All right. Onward, horse. Going back to the way we came from Yonward. Yonward? A combination of yonder and onward? So be it. So be it. So be it. I did see your comment there, Joe Star. The dude is literally the melon patch. I did see that a second ago. I'm sorry I didn't react to it. I was in the middle of, I guess, thinking. I don't know. There was melons there. So Joe Star, do you want to reveal your secret identity, or will it just be a mystery to me? Because I know I must know you. You just keep your identity secret. Troll with me, yes. Good lord, that horse looked like it was freaking out. I can't. Oh no! I remember what is supposed to be here. There's supposed to be fireplaces. Campfires. There's supposed to be campfires here. That's what's supposed to be here. I think there's supposed to be a jack-o'-lantern on this, and then a fireplace there. Yeah. That's what I think. That's what I think is supposed to be there. It's a very deep and dark secret. Very deep and dark secret. Inside MT's basement? Question mark? Is that what you're implying, good sir? That looks really dumb. The way that just... This looks better. But yeah, this looks dumb. This one step. Apparently I must have grown spruce trees here. It makes sense with the path. But yeah, it was supposed to be like a spooky kind of path here. Alright, anyway, moving on. There's a glitched area up here somewhere. In fact, I think I see a chunk error over there, perhaps. Yep, I think that's what this is. Good lord, what happened over here? What has happened to this beautiful land? Chunk errors! There's loads of chunk errors over here, and I don't know why. So Joe Joestar claims they are the real MT. Now, I know someone that would disagree with that, but I won't say his or her name. This over here, we're going right, or I guess it would have been forward as it was earlier. I said that we'd go over here earlier. This is the land of chunk errors. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That, we're going to see it in a second. That's a little bit of a spoiler alert, a teaser. That is a area that's coming up that's been duplicated somehow. And it's a creeper hidden in the shadows over there. It's kind of funny. As I said, this area, for whatever reason, is super corrupted with land. This area I'm currently standing on, I associate this with doing a driver's safety course because I think I got a ticket for something while driving. Good lord, what happened here? Is this another chunk error? God, lord, this place is borked. Here's another chunk error. Good lord. This was a... Oh my god, what happened? What happened to this path? Oh, this poor area is all messed up. Yeah, I remembered I named this place the Land of Chunk Errors. Oh my goodness. This poor place. It's all messed up. Onward. There's the windmill! Look at it in all of its glory! Oh, that's beautiful from this distance. Oh, that was a wonderful reveal. Oh, that's great. I'm excited to go explore that windmill. It's been a little while since I've been there. I'm gonna write down what was it? The vacation home. I think I'm gonna make a new wall at my home base that will be areas that need improvement, and that vacation home and its path. Let me add that. And its path. They just need serious improvement. Crazy ravine. Cool. Very cool. As you can see, slowly over time, the rose bushes started to disappear and the bushes started to get fuzzy. That's always been one of my favorite things to do with paths, is to make them gradients and slowly transition into other paths. That's one of the things that happens here. Pretty normal looking path, but you can see coarse dirt and mossy cobble is starting to line the roads, and bada bing bada boom, we have a messy path. Very lovely looking though. I really like this texture on the floor. It's very, very lived in, it looks like, with this tree with vines. It's not a swamp tree though. Whatever. Here's a bunch of llamas that I was farming. I don't know. Actually, looking back on it, I have no idea why I would farm llamas. It's actually kind of dumb. Anyway. Here is... Oh! There's a mule here! Mule the Second. He's got nothing in his pocket. You shall have melons, my good friend. How about some chorus fruit? And some emeralds. There you go, good sir. Someday I shall return. Unless, of course, I can't find you or I forget. That is a Shrek reference for all the Shrek heads out there. Why is that there? I could just go over here. Oh, I guess I can't. Oh, yep, yes I can. It's kind of weird that's there. Anyway. Over here, there's a crazy farm. A pumpkin patch. A bunch of crops growing. Apparently that wheat over there has been harvested recently. There's a sign. I am going to predict this sign is going to mention a Deep Sheep podcast that talks about Planet of the Apes. Late Night with Deep Sheep, Planet of the Apes discussion. Well, what do you know? I remembered it pretty well. Go me. That was literally spot on. I'm actually pretty impressed by that. I thought maybe you would just say the podcast number, but no. Specify Planet of the Apes. So, oh yeah, I knew there was a bridge somewhere. I was wondering, why is there not a bridge over? That's really strange that I put one over here. This goes to nowhere. Why is this here? That's very strange. Why did that? What? This is weird. So, somewhere on yonder, this way, there was a zombie village somewhere this way. I don't remember where it was. It was somewhere around here. I don't remember where it was. I'm not gonna find it. It's not worth looking for, honestly. I'm gonna go back to the village, not the village, the windmill. I'm gonna explore the inside. It's got a nice inside. Got a nice interior I'm gonna show. Oh, I need to go over here to this bridge. Why is this here? Why put it over there past me, you fool? Look at time non-linearly like Pennywise and see your stupid mistakes back then and have them fixed now. Do it like, what's that movie? Arrival. Yeah. Do it like that. Random crap here. Oh, Woodland Explorer map. I never found this Woodland Mansion because it was so far away. Okay, so we started here. That's my main base. Well, we started there. That's the spawn base. We went this way, this way, this way. Yeah, this way. Went this way to see the vacation home. Went back this way, up this way, and that's where we are right now. So we're gonna go back down this way, and now there's a fork in the road. Do we go this way or do we go this way? And I will bring that up when we get there. To debate that, but I'm going to say this orange thing right here, we are going there no matter what. So if you choose this way, I'm going to say, all right, we're going to go over here really quick, and then I'm going to go back, because I need to get that, because that park is kind of what I want the thumbnail to be, in case this video gets turned, in case this live stream gets turned into a full video, where I edit it down. I want that to be the thumbnail, and I would just like to pass over there really quick and take the thumbnail, so... Just giving you a heads up, Joe Joester. If you do choose right when we get to that fork in the road, I will be going forward just to take a thumbnail, but eventually we will go right. So, up this... Oh, I have good memories. This whole path here, like from here all the way to where we're going, it was built around the time when Wheat Sanctuary, when its first half of episodes, the first 4 or 5 episodes were coming out, they were being released while I was working on this path. So over there, I associate a lot with Stairway to Heaven, specifically recording the podcast. And over here, this path I associate with Beat the Idiot being released. Something I really want to do to this area. I made this giant sugarcane farm, and I kind of regret it because it looks ugly, so I might get rid of it one day. But I want to replace all of the swamp trees that are here with jungle trees, because I think they'll look really cool. And I only did one side of the road here. Maybe I'll change it to where it's endless sugarcane fields. Because that might be easier. Then I don't have to get rid of this side of sugarcane fields. Go to the orange thing. Yeah, I'm going to the orange thing. Okay, so here's the question. You say go to the orange thing, which is going to happen no matter what. But here is the fork in the road. Oh, I got sticky keys. Why are sticky keys a thing? Do we want to go right or forward? I have to go forward no matter what to see the orange thing, but if you want me to go right, I will go back after I get a screenshot of the orange thing. Or, we can just go forward and just see what's that way. You decide, good sir. You decide, JoJo Star. I think this is going to be a Stranger Things thing, or a Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated thing. That's my prediction. End of Stranger Things Season 3. Ah, yes. I remember rewatching Stranger Things while working on the path from here all the way up to basically the orange thing. Forward? Alright, forward it is. That's fantastic, actually. And here we go. So this hill's a fake hill I built. I remember there's the orange thing in the distance. You can see it. Okay, skeleton. You shall not harm me, sir! Alright, I want to read that sign. Let's see. Stranger Things, probably. Okay, I didn't have time to read that, but I saw something with Stranger Things. I have some weird association with this lake at Stranger Things. Let's read the sign. Like a really strong one. Gender stuff and montage in Stranger Things Season 3. I don't remember a montage. What is gender stuff? I don't remember that at all. Okay. This way goes the orange thing. Here we are. We've made it to the orange thing. Can you believe it? Is the moon... It's rising. I would very much like to sleep. Oh! We haven't seen one of these this whole trip. That is the 2020 New Year's Day sign. Or Eve. Maybe? It was either Eve or Day. Either New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. I built that when 2020 happened. I've done that every year since then, I think. I don't think I did a 2019 one. And also, I don't think I did a 2023 or 2024 one. One of those two I didn't do. But here we are. We have made it. Oh. Oh my. Is there a sign? We have made it to Pennywise Park. That is the name of this place. That there's Pennywise the Dancing Clown, and here is his amusement park. This is the base where where storage is, and there's a portal. That's not really an attraction. Here's a food court. You can kind of see the mustard and ketchup added on top of the hot dog there. There's a bit of food. It's actually quite nice. I'll take some. Like that. There's some nice little place to sit. Man, I forgot how nice this place looked. This place is very much form over function. Like, stuff works, but, like, it's mostly just for entertainment. You're a fortune teller. You know those guys that are in boxes? See what he has to say. Nuke Canada and see what happens. Well, I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. But, you know, thanks for the fortune. JoJo Star, should I get my fortune again? Say in the chat if you think I should get my fortune again, then I'll go back. That's the roller coaster. We'll go look at that last. There's a wheat farm here. That's not really an attraction. Don't know why that's there. Oh! Oh, yes. This is nice. This is nice. Check this out. You get launched. It's like the Superman or the Batman. Is there a Batman version of this? I know there's the Superman where you get flung. It's quite nice. This attraction... Honestly, I could get rid of this thing. This thing... Oh! The wool's up there. I should really get rid of this thing. What? Hold on. I don't have any blocks. Oh, darn it. Hold on. Okay, there's wool here. Upward. There, got the wool. This is supposed to shear the sheep, and then the wool... It's not supposed to do that. Maybe the game is updated and that doesn't work anymore. How the heck did this work before? Maybe there's like a... I should get rid of this thing. This thing does not work anymore. These poor sheep. I'm gonna set them free. Not today, but eventually. Another fortune. Okay, we're gonna have another fortune. This is how I got the wool. The white wool and the orange wool for the amusement park. Let's see what fortune we get. I see bestiality in your future. What? I don't remember writing that. Past me, good lord. I do not remember writing that. That is crazy. Why would I do that? I'm sorry. If you want another fortune, please say so in chat. This is the... What are these things called? Ferris wheel. This is the Ferris wheel. Obviously, it doesn't work because there's no... In vanilla Minecraft, there's no way to make such a thing like this, but it sure does look cool, don't it? You can climb up on top of the Ferris wheel if you choose to. This might be enough live stream for me after that. Aw, man, you're going... Well, thanks for being in the stream and being so active. I'll keep showing the Rise of Skywalker podcast. Oh, I remember recording that. Yeah, I remember that. I was building this while we were recording that. I don't think that podcast ever came out. Anyway, thanks for being here, JoJo Star. I understand that you gotta go. See you around, bro. Still don't know who you are. I'm gonna keep showing off Pennywise Park. Okay, so this is like a shoot the things off. Ah, darn, I didn't get them all. Got him. Haha! Suck it. This is a, I guess, dunk the snowman. Would you get out of here? Thank you. Oh, I guess you need to use a bow and arrow. Haha! Was I not supposed to kill that guy? No, there's another guy in there. I was trying to remember if I wasn't supposed to do... This guy. Pumpkins? No pumpkins. I don't remember how to reset this, but that guy's dead, I guess. Yeah, I'll take my arrow back, please. Here we go. So, do I still have the snowballs? I sure do. Hold on, let me get some more. This is kind of like one of those, I don't know what they're called, but like you'd see them in Chuck E. Cheese, you throw a ball in it and try to get points. It's kind of what it's going for. There's different levels of difficulty. This is Nord, so if you're a big loser, you do that. This is generic. This is advanced, and this is epic gamer. Those are all the difficulties. So let's see if I can get Nord. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah! I thought I couldn't do it, but I did it. Oh, yeah! All right, anyway. Generic. What makes this one... Wait a minute. The machine's not on. The machine needs to be on for this to work. How do I turn this thing on? Okay, that's on. Okay, that's on. Okay, that's on. Alright, that's on. Alright, all the machines are going. this is how you do it. Oh, wow. Okay. And, oh. I did it. There we go. Very good. Alright, generic. There's 2 holes that need to... Ah, darn it. Go. Keep going. Please. Yes. Oh, great. Generic. Advanced. Get this one hard. Oh, don't stop there. Keep moving. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, Epic Gamer. I remember this one was hard. Yeah, this one's really hard. Oh man, this one is hard. Ah, how does this work? It stopped there. I'm not going to be able to get past that now. Watch, if I get past that, it's going to stack. Oh, that sucks. Okay, I can't do Epic Gamer. I remember doing it back in the day, but I'm not going to be able to do it now. Alright, let's see. Does this still work? This was a merry-go-round. I don't remember if this works anymore. Oh, well, I'm going. That's for true. I think some of the llamas are off. Like, this one behind me is way too close to me. So I'm assuming that, like, what if I get off it? Yeah, there's a weird gap. It shouldn't be. It should be they rotate the same distance from each other. Not sure how that happened. I'm sure I can figure it out and fix this, but merry-go-round was always just kind of the whatever of the attractions. This is one of the earliest parts of Pennywise Park, actually. Remember Harris thing. These things will keep rotating for, I believe, 5 minutes, because I think an item gets dropped and lets them rotate around. I'm not sure how they got messed up. This, egg launcher. Let's see if it'll launch eggs. Oh, there we go. There's chickens up there that create eggs, and those eggs get launched at the target. They fall down, and then sometimes lava comes out. The baby chickens are safe from the lava. Adult chickens, not so lucky. They will get burnt on that thing. Here is petting zoo. These are just a bunch of trader llamas I've collected over time. Nice little petting zoo. Hello, little buddy. You like apples? Well, I got on you. That's for true. How do I get out of here? I guess there's not a gate, so... Petting zoo. That was pretty much it. Oh! I was about to say it's pretty much everything, but I forgot one last thing. One crucial last thing in this park. The ride! Here we go. Push that forward. I have a memory. When I started building this park, I built the amusement park around it first and then the inside later. I remember a memory of listening to Top 10 Creepy Stories from the Woods compilation and just being creeped out by the tales. God, I loved those back in the day. That was kind of the last year that I believe that That was kind of the last year that I believed that weird supernatural crap could be possible. After that, I stopped. It was 2021. I stopped believing in that stuff. Literally, the second I was about to say that, some weird supernatural thing happened. This Wendigo creature that claims to be a horse was climbing on the wall. That's freaky. All right, let's do the ride, roller coaster. Here we go. This roller coaster's pretty loud. I don't remember being this loud. It's llama. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if this still works. Oh wait, no, it's over here. Let's see if this works. Yeah! Alright, that worked. Go. Down we go. Let's go for 2 fantastic. Beautiful. That is Pennywise Park. Let me scoot that forward just a little bit. There we go. I need to get a good screenshot of this place. So I need to gather me a bunch of dirt. Pillar. Oh, maybe I could find, there's dirt if I need it, but maybe I'll just get scaffolding. That'd probably be better. Horsey, come outside with me, my good man. And we shall go outside to the parking lot. I've never, obviously because it's a single player world, I've never had any of these parking spots ever filled once. And I would like to one day just have people on just so I could have, you know, people at Pennywise Park. Just make it a reality just for one day. Just see all the horses in the parking spots. Everyone having a good time inside, you know. Turn the render distance down. Change it to 9. Let's see how that looks. There we go. Let me zoom in some. See how that looks. There we go. Okay, that is Pennywise Park. Now, because, oh, that's weird. Must be a bug. Now that, that dude that left is gone, I can go wherever I want for my 10th anniversary. And I think I'll go up north. Or no, should I go back south? South it is. I'm going back south. Oh, I forgot to turn the renders back up. Let's turn it back up to, let's just make it 22. 2 chunks less than 24. Might run a little better. Apparently there's 3 people watching. I don't know who that is. This, my friends, in fact, actually, let's read the sign. MT's House Cluster. Very nice. It's different houses meshed together. You stay out here, good sir. It's turning night, so I need shelter. Oh, look at this. Oh, yes. I don't know how I thought of this back in the day. I don't know why I decided to do this, but I'm glad I did. It looks really cool. This is like the castle area. Yeah, see? This is like a modern house. Modern building. This is the brick area. I do recall this spot specifically watching the Eddsworld Legacy documentary that had been released. So that is a time capsule of when that came out. When was that? Eddsworld Legacy documentary. Let's see when that was. It was 9 years ago, so I'm guessing that's 2016. Yep, March 15th, 2016. That is when that happened. So I guess March 2016 is when this place was built. So it's pretty early in this world's history. A couple months in. Here's the backside of the house cluster. It's quite nice, quite nice. Now, I just said I'd take shelter here, but I've already shown the inside of the house. There is no need to stay here. So, Horsey, we are leaving. Let us go. Let us ride. So I could go right, but I kind of don't want to. Might as well. Going this way, it's just going to go to an area I've already been. So there's pretty much no point. Chainmail. Cool. You see it loading there on the left. That is Cyan City. A beautiful castle. Here's a little jungle path. Here's another lovely bush area. So Cyan City is another place that, you know, it looks great out here, but inside parts of it are unfinished, and I'm gonna work on them. That's gotta be added. Let's add that, the vacation path, as well as Cyan City Resident Hall. There we go. Those need to be worked on. I will go in there eventually. But before I do, there's a few things I want to point out. One, this tower here and this arch are based on an old, like, well, I guess not that old. It might have been 2015 or 2014. No, it was 2015, so it wasn't. It was made the same year as this, so it's not that old. But it's old. I built it for a server called Mind Clash, and it was for a castle in Season 2, which I joined Season 2 kind of late, and I started building a castle, and I never finished it because they decided to reset the server. I remember I was very sad when they did that because I didn't get to finish that castle. But I loved this tower and arch design, so I decided to use it here instead. Since it looks better. You may see that bee floating in the distance. This flower forest, there's some beehives down there. Sometime recently, I started harvesting a bunch of them because I needed some bee wax for some candles at the Corvin Castle that we saw earlier. So that was quite recent. That was maybe a month or two ago. Apparently, I watched Blarkin's son while working on this. I do not recall that. I love that you can see the chandelier from here. That's beautiful. Let me ride this way. Up here? I like these bushes. There should be some... I can see one in the distance. There's some jack-o'-lanterns that get incorporated over time. There they are. Lovely jack-o'-lanterns. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Should be using a swiftness potion. What am I doing? I made so many of them from a horse. Not been using them. So, here is a old village. Again, one of the broken economies. There used to be... Oh, man, I love how these bushes transition into just small little patches of bushes. I love that. There used to be a house here that I got rid of because it was in the way of the path. There was a villager, a priest, in fact, inside, that refused to leave. I tried to get him to leave multiple times. He wouldn't leave. And to me, I sort of felt a narrative there that the man was born in this home and decided to die in this home. Poor guy. Oh my. Phantoms. I dodged all of them. How does it feel? There we go. Alright. Get on the horse. He's got speed after all. So here's just a nice little village. Old school one. I don't even see any villagers. Are there any left? I don't hear any. Maybe they're all dead. That's... What's happened? Hello? They're all dead. Well, that is very unfortunate. Oh, well. Anyway, this path leads to this place. Does this place have a name? It's a bunch of... Oh, there is a name. Oh. What does it say? The middle. Ah, yes. Name day 7030. Ah! Just going to ignore you freaks. Nice try. I had a lot of wolves here for some reason. So, this is a quarry that goes down to, I think, bedrock. I'm not going to bother going down there. It's not that interesting, so... go get it. Attack. Good boy. Kill. Oh, my goodness, hello! Attack. Go! Good work. Kill the spider. Very good. Alright, everybody come back inside. No need to sit up anymore. Everything seems to be... Crisis seems to be averted. I like the name The Middle for this place, even though it makes literally no sense. Like, I don't know why this would be called The Middle. It's not the middle of the map. Where am I on the map? See, I'm at the top left, and this is the middle map. So it doesn't even make much sense why I would call it The Middle. I don't remember naming it that, but yeah. Oh my. Where is my horse? Did it just run off into the woods? Oh, there it is. I see it. I don't want to hit my wolf by accident. This is a lovely path. I associate it with something Oni plays. There's a sign here that says it. I can't quite recall what specifically from Oni plays, but I just remember something to do with it. It's kind of hard to see in the darkness. You may not be able to see it that well. There is a giant spruce tree there. Hold on. I should sleep in a bed, because I don't want phantoms harassing me anymore, and I would like to see that tree in daylight, please. Hold on, I'm gonna enter the middle over here. Look at this lovely entrance. Oh my goodness. Fancy for its time. I think there's a bed upstairs. Sure is. Goodbye, phantoms. I will see you in therapy. Close those. There we go. So, is there something over there? Or something? A strange memory of something being over there, and there's a tree there, which makes me think there's something. Whatever. I don't need to explore that avenue right now. Man, I wish I could remember what I associate with Oni plays over here. It's possible I was just watching Oni plays early on, like when I was first watching Oni plays. I just associated with watching that. I remember Matt from Super Mega being in some of the episodes, because that's back when Chris, Ding Dong, and Julian lived and worked for the Game Grumps conglomerate. There's the tree! Here is a giant spruce tree that I made up of just growing giant spruce trees into one another, and it just created this. And it just looks like a big spruce tree. I quite like the look. Maybe one day I'll decorate it to be Christmas themed. That would be fun. I know right now it's December, so now would be a good time, but I just don't feel like it. Oh, Ward. This over here currently goes nowhere. Something went wrong one time. I had to rewind my world for some reason. Maybe it got corrupted or something. This path to the left here used to start going somewhere. I don't know where it would have ended up, but it doesn't go anywhere. There's a village over there that I remember defending a lot back in the day. This is another path. Again, currently doesn't really go anywhere, so I'm not going to go there, because there's nothing to see. We're going to go back the way we came. We're going to go see Cyan City. Yes, that is why we came this way. My survival world is 10 years old. I would like to remind everyone watching, I see there's a couple people watching apparently, that my survival world is 10 years old, but today is not the 10-year anniversary of my survival world. Unfortunately, I was on vacation when my 10-year anniversary happened. I did not realize it until I was already at vacation, far away from home. And I was like, oh, this is unfortunate. I will not be able to be home for my 10-year anniversary. Very sad. I was excited. I was planning stuff for it for months, and then I missed the actual 10-year anniversary, but it's okay. I'm doing the stream now. That was a few days ago. It took me a bit to get ready for the stream, because I've had some stuff going on. Alright, here's Cyan City. lovely place. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I need to get rid of this one day because it is an eyesore to an otherwise beautiful area. This door has been left big and open so it can fit horses in it. So, this place is filled with creatures. There's a poor sap that's in here. Yes, there it is. Poor guy. Anyway, there's loads of creatures here, as you can probably tell from the noises. Honestly, I don't think I need this many animals. Not many cows for some reason. Odd. Can you even hear me over all these animal noises? It's quite loud for me. Oh, goodness. Look! Other horses! One day I will so set them free, but not today. Okay, so... Oh, I don't remember these trees being here. Oh, I do remember planting them, somewhat recently. Why did I do that? What on earth do I need trees for? Anyway, there's a hole here. This is a quarry, or just a mine, I guess. Don't remember it doing this. Why did I do it like that? Whatever, I'm not going down there. It's not worth seeing whatever is down there. This is... What's this? Dan and the Strippers. Yes, I recall that. That's a Game Grumps story. I recall that, yes. This is the Great Library. This building will not exist forever. In fact, it's very limited. It's going to be destroyed sometime soon. This is the best villager, as he gives mending. I've probably traded with him more than anyone else in here. He's a lovely little fella. There's fire aspects, efficiency, infinity, feather falling, and respiration. Frostwalker, looting. That guy doesn't have a name, that guy doesn't have a name, that guy doesn't have a name. Knockback, unbreaking. They all have different names. These guys, eventually, I've started to breed more. I wanted to get more in here. The reason this building is going to be removed is I feel bad that these guys feel trapped in here. This giant building here, I'm going to call it the Hall of the Librarians. Where the heck did my horse just go? Whatever. I'm probably going to abandon him in a second anyway. Not abandon him, but just leave him here. Oh, this is just listing things I want. Demands I have. Hello, horsey. Is that another horse of mine over there that I've brought here? I need to start getting rid of these chests that line places, because they look ugly. Oh, you're just a... Smudge! Smudge! What are you doing here? Sorry, there's a whole backstory here. There's a point when I had many horses that I took from faraway lands, and I named them all different names, and I brought them home to my main base, and I made them a little horse stable. Not the horse stable that is there now. It's a different horse stable that's been removed. It doesn't exist anymore. And slowly over time, either they would die or the game would glitch them out of existence. This is one of the original ones. His name is Smudge. I remember you. What are you doing here? And why are you naked? You have no armor. You have no saddle. You have nothing. How did you get here? Oh, the mystery. I do not remember bringing you here. Wow. Okay. Anyway, transform this into a giant library. Yes, that's what I spoke of. This is going to be the Hall of the Great Library. This is a prison, and I'm going to get rid of that. It's stupid. It should not be a prison. It's going to be a great library, a quite big one. It's got multiple levels. I think each level will have a different enchantment type. Like, one will be for tools, one will be for armor, one will be for swords, one will be for bows, that sort of thing. Make it to the top floor. Oh, it's lovely. Ah, yes. This is the king's throne. Got the cyan knights on the walls. Oh, not all of them for some reason. A lovely golden throne. Oh, it feels good to sit on it. Yes. And then we can look out the balcony. Lovely. Yes. Very nice. Yes. Very good. There's a map room over there. I won't be going to it, but we can see it from here. I love the use of the cyan carpet here. Very lovely. Very feng shui. Yes. I'm going to fall and kill myself, yes. I shall do that. No, I shan't. I shall not do that. My intrusive thoughts almost won. Yes. They failed, though. A ladder into a cage. How original. Alright, out I go. Alright. Smudge, I love you. Oh, you know what? I think I know why you don't have a saddle. I must have given it to another horse here and taken it away. Now you are just trapped here with no saddle. Or are you trapped? Or are you in fact free? You have no saddle, no human to ride you. You have all this space to graze. There's even an open door over there that you could just walk out at any time. I think you like it here, Smudge. Look at you grazing, you beautiful creature. Smudge is a classic. I love him. Alright, it's time to go either through the portal or through here. I think I need to go through here. Game Grump Sonic Adventures. I don't remember recalling that, but I guess I did. Give me that. Thank you. Up we go. I believe there's a mine. Oh. It's that one. My bad. So do I go up this way? Oh, goodness, here we go. Up we go. Oh, goodness, it's so loud. So this is the track that connects Cyan City to my main base. It's how I got the villagers here. It looks okay here because it's got some support beams, but if we go back here, there's no support beams there. It's a bit long. It should really. In fact, I can add that to the Resident Hall and track. Oh, I can also put Project Sky. I'm not going to explain what it is, but eventually I will do it. There is, oh, I passed this on the way to the suburban looking home. That is a factory filled with slime that I made while watching The Matrix for the first time. It's not a very impressive build, we don't need to look at it. So loud. That space right there, that little nudge on the rail here, that used to be where I would keep villagers as I would bust out their lecterns to see their trades, wouldn't be satisfied, would break them, place them again, keep doing it until I got they got the enchanted books I wanted. Hello again, sir. I already forgot what I named you, but it's nice to see you again. Hey, wait. Oh, right. You're trapped in here. You need to get to your workstation if you were to restock your supplies. Hello, doggies. Look at these guys. Such handsome gentlemen. Or gentlewomen. I don't know. They're genderless. Ah, what a horrible sign. There's a pig on this island. Take a saddle. That's a fungus on a stick. Can I get a regular fishing rod? Yes. I guess I could craft some. Ah, sticks. There we go. Let's get some string. 1, 2. That should be enough to make a... Oh, I already had string on me. I did not know that. Now I can get a carrot. Can I? Do I have carrots? I have golden carrots. Does that work? Nope. Where do I get a carrot? Ah! Perfect. That couldn't be more perfect. Ah, fantastic. Okay, got a carrot on a stick. Got some saddle. I kind of want to ride a pig. That is Stall. That is my favorite music disc. Oh, that's that axolotl that caused me a lot of trouble one time. Alright. I turned my FOV up, didn't I? Let's bring that back to 95. I need to find a pig. A pig in which to ride. Is there a pig around here somewhere? Piggy! Just one pig, that's all I need. Boy, howdy, I sure don't seem to see one. There's a donkey. I guess that'll work until I find a pig. Oh, whoops. Can I get out of this? Oh, donkey, you are not very good at jumping. Oh, good. Stall faded back in. I realized I should probably grab some more carrots if I'm going to be riding pigs. Oh, more speed potions? I will take, gladly. I don't need wool or that. Take a stack of that. Oh, I don't need that. Oh, right. Phantom membranes. I need the potions. There you go, donkey. Hey. This donkey shall be my loyal steed till I can find a pig. Onward, donkey! We are now going to travel south. To South America. No. We are traveling south because I think it'll be the last thing I show, honestly. There's one really cool build I want to show. And then I'll be done. There's so much more in this world other than what I've shown. But it would just take forever. Maybe for like a 15-year anniversary I'll show everything. There's a lot of places I didn't show. I didn't show any of the birthday cakes. I think I passed one at some point, didn't point it out. I've now realized. But there's birthday cakes around the world that celebrated my birthday. I don't think I've done one for the past 2 or 3 years. But yeah, they're scattered around the world. There's this desert pyramid I turned into a base. That's somewhere I wanted to show, but because of the way I showed the world, it would just take a long time to get there, so I don't think I'll be seeing it. And then close to that, there's a weird brick house that's by a beach in a savannah/desert area. That area I didn't show. It's a quarry I didn't show. There's all sorts of builds around the world that are not connected to paths, and so it's not really easy to get to them. Like, I could use the nether, but the nether is really dangerous and convoluted and confusing, so that would not help. But there are builds all over the world that I have not shown. I've only been showing, like, the big, cool ones that I've completed long ago. There's places all over this world that do not have, that will not be featured in this video. Someday I would like to show everything, because there's so much to see. But I'm getting quite tired of the live stream, so I'm getting a little sick of this donkey. If only I could find a pig. I'm looking for just a inkling of pink in the forest. I keep staring into the darkness, looking for just a little hint of pink. Might look a little purple in the darkness. Oh, I see some piggies. Here we are. Oh, there's a sign here. I guess I'll just leave that donkey there. What else am I gonna do? Doing lines with Kalalelsiki. I wonder what the lines were. Kelsey has done some voice acting for me before. That's her old username is Kalalelsi. No! Do not kill my pig! There we go. Hello, good sir. I'm going to ride you. Oh, hold on. An 8-legged freak has come to join the party. Don't come near him, piggy. Good lord. Onward. I shall name you Ploggers. Actually, I won't name you that because that's the name of a different pet. Oh, good. You hear that music, boy? That music is for you. There we go. Onward. I shall name you... What was a pig's name? What's that pig from Gravity Falls? Waddles. I shall name you Wattles. After the pig from Gravity Falls. Now onward, Waddles. So this area right here, it's actually quite interesting. I was here building this path when Unis Honest, when their final video, the live stream they did of them deleting the channel, when that was happening, that was here. In fact, I'm sure there's a sign somewhere around here. Oh yes, that looks like that's it. The end of Unis Honest, it says on that sign, yes. I remember that very well. Oh. What a year it was, 2020. That was 2020? That had to have been 2020. Right? Or no, that might have been 2021. Like, they might have started in 2020 and ended in 2021. That sounds more right. I think that's right. Look at me and Wattles, going on our amazing adventure. This poor pig! I must weigh so much pounds. This poor guy. I must not be easy to carry. Look, I'm gonna take my armor off at least. Make me at least a little bit lighter. The pig is so small, that poor guy. So here's a village. Oh my goodness, I put a man on a spike! I hardly remember doing that. That man was put on that spike. Let's see if we can figure that out. No. Oh. You have a name? I don't think so. Onward. This carrot on a stick is going to break any second. I will have to craft a new carrot on a stick. Oh, speak of the devil. Alright. Onwards, good sir. We have places to go, yes. So, I'm sure there's a sign somewhere around here. I do recall when I started making this path earlier, if you could flash back to where this story begins. I remember watching Legend of Korra for the first time. I never watched it when it originally came out. But I remember Season 1 starting around that bend, if you could show it. And where I currently am standing right now is I remember watching Season 2 of Legend of Korra. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. I remember the tale of Avatar 1 happening down there in that part where the road goes down and then before going up again. I remember the story of Avatar 1. So, this is a... You know, I thought having Speed 2 potions might make this journey a little bit better, It really hasn't. Pigs are very slow. Horses are much better modes of transportation, now that I've... really, I haven't ridden a pig in quite some time. But, it's nice to do it again. Yes, I think I recall watching Legend of Korra Season 3 when I got to this road. And I went onward to Season 4. And actually, if I'm remembering correctly, I started watching Star Wars The Clone Wars at one point on this path. So I think I finished Legend of Korra. Maybe around here, actually. It might have been here where Legend of Korra was finished. Ooh, I have a very interesting memory that's not on the path here. It's to the left. Maybe it's a little bit further ahead. I'll point it out if I see it, but it may not even be on the path, if I remember correctly. It's definitely ahead. It's ahead to the left. See, now I feel like I'm remembering rewatching Avatar: The Last Airbender around here. But a little bit further ahead, I definitely remember not rewatching, or was it rewatching? I remember watching Clone Wars at some point in this path. Somewhere up ahead, I'll point it out. It's a bit confusing. So it says 2 people are watching. Is anyone here watching on a short, or is anyone here just listening in? I'm just curious who the other person watching is. So left, there is, do you see those decaying leaves? If I recall correctly, I can't remember what I was doing, but I was in a swamp. I remember listening to a video that covered the Half-Life 2 beta leak. The people at Valve have said they don't like calling it a beta leak because they said it was pre-beta. But that's what it's known as in the community. And I remember watching that and being blown away by the crazy story of that kid from another country hacked Valve's network and how they were going to arrest him. I've always found that very funny. I kind of wish they did. He deserved to be arrested. He hacked their network. Ruined, honestly, a lot of surprises for Half-Life 2 that I feel like... You know, the game recovered. It's still known as a classic. It wasn't ruined. I feel like some games do get ruined by leaks, but man, the damage that kid did to the morale of the community at Valve was horrible. I feel so bad for the people at Valve. So up here, I do definitely recall watching Clone Wars. I really do remember watching Clone Wars here. I remember that. There is a sharp left up here. Quite the sharp left. It's not even a little bit of a gradual transition. There is a pyramid over to the right in the distance. I see that. Very interesting. Very interesting. Do I have memories of this? Wow, there is a beacon here. I really don't remember that. Huh. Wow, I really don't remember this beacon being here, but okay. Onward. Piggy. Ah, you can see it in the distance. The thing that I've brought you here for. Yes, there it is. Yes, yes. I remember... My brain is weird right now, because I remember Legend of Korra Season 4, The Clone Wars, and Avatar all being associated with this road and this building, and I'm not sure what order any of it would be in. Because I started building the road towards... It was like... You know they say you can eat a hot dog from both sides, but you can't eat it from the middle? Which is very true. That's just weird to do that. You could do that, but it's odd. I started building this path from both ends, basically, building them towards each other. And that's what makes this confusion, because it wasn't exactly one direction linearly building in one way. And I think I watched Avatar The Last Airbender while building this build right here, which we're about to see. Goodness gracious. Keep having to make a darn carrot on a stick for this guy. Forward! There's a little lava park over here. Oh, wow! I forgot about the lava there with the little lava waterfall. And I like this acacia tree. It's nice. Alright, in we go. I will be going to the front, where we can see the true extent of this lovely... What? What? Oh, right. Oh, goodness, sorry. I'll explain my... Oh, there's a horse here. I will explain my bizarre reaction in a second. Sorry, that must have come across very strange. I'll explain it in a second. Okay. Here we are. We have made it. This is the Fire Nation capital from Avatar The Last Airbender. Throw up a picture. I don't have a great point of view that's where this is. Honestly, I should be way further in the distance and much higher up. I have some scaffolding, but I don't think they work underwater. Wattles, you shall remain here, my good man. I'm going inside. Why are there villagers up there? Did I do that? I don't recall doing that. Here is the Fire Lord's throne. There is a music disc for some reason. Honestly, I think Pig Step would be more fitting. Not sure why that's not there. Let's see if I can use scaffolding to get over there. Alright, time to explain this. Alright, here we go. So, this guy right here was a zombie pigman on a chicken. There's a nether portal upstairs. I'll show it in a second. He came through the portal, and if you don't know what nether portals, they can spawn zombie pigmen to make it look like they're coming from the other dimension. It's really just spawning them. It's not actually a zombie pigman. You cannot get zombie pigmen on chicken to go through portals in this game. You cannot. You can't get them to do that. It's not possible. Entities riding other entities will not go through portals. That's why when you're riding a horse, you can't go to another dimension. You have to get off the horse. And if you were to get a jockey to get off a chicken, you couldn't get it go back. Right? It's not possible. So, this guy appearing out of the portal means he had to spawn like that, which is an extremely low chance of happening. I named this guy, I don't remember what I named him, but the chicken he was on despawned. And I was very disappointed. I was very upset. I didn't know I had to do that. And this guy is a husk that I found on a chicken. I named them both. So it's like I got the jockey, no chicken. I got a husk and the chicken. And at some point I would like to get just a regular chicken jockey and then kill the zombie on top. And then that way it could be like, here's a chicken jockey, that's just a jockey. Here's a full chicken jockey, and here's a chicken without the jockey. That seems very odd and ridiculous. The reason why I reacted so viciously is I thought somehow magically that first chicken jockey somehow regained his chicken magically. And that's why I reacted so strongly, as I thought a miracle happened. There was a horse here a second ago. Where did that guy go? Oh, there he is. Who are you, my good man? No name? Odd. Please do not go towards the portal. I want to know why that villager is over there. There's two of them. Do you guys have names? Trades. Apparently I fully traded with you guys. Good lord. Alright, time to see if I can... Oh, good. I can make that jump. Those scaffoldings are not worth getting. Sorry. I know it's going to be very unsatisfying for some people, but you're just going to have to live with it. I'm sorry. Because I don't want to go get them. Oh, there's a fence here. I didn't need to pick you up. You're fine, horsey. Oh, this land is lovely, isn't it? Very lovely. It's time to go to hell. So I can show a few more places before the video's over. This way? Or that way? Where the heck am I? I'm not wearing armor! I'm naked! Put that back on! I forgot I did that. Goodness gravy, that could have been bad. Okay, let's see. There's pillars this way, which makes me think there's a path. I'm not seeing much of a path. I do not see a path. Boy, I'm lost. Okay, well, I thought I saw some stuff over here, so let's check this out. Not quite sure where I am, but that's okay. Figure that out as we go along. There's a dirt path here. There's some dirt over there, but I assume that was just me mining glowstone at some point. I feel like there's a path over here. I really do. I really feel like there should be a path here, but I'm not seeing any evidence of such a thing. Look at all that gold! Can I have some, good sir? No gold. How unfortunate. There's a path down there. Oh! Goodness, that man scared me. Could I survive this fall? Well, only one way to find out. Well, I survived. Alright, we've made it to a path. Okay. Right or left? This is a tricky one. I think this is the direction I want to go. I surely hope I'm right, because otherwise I will be getting very lost. Oh, hello, friend. Back in the lava with you. I'm traveling across a lava ocean. Because I want to... Oh my goodness, I am so glad this has made it in this video. The great... What did I call this thing? The great cluster? The great... I can't seem to recall. This is a thing that I've always added to. Over the years, I'll make it up here. I have never made a staircase, ever. Because I do not believe I should. And whatever blocks I have on me at the time, I will use to pillar up. I feel like adding scaffolding is wrong, because then I could just climb the scaffolding, which ruins the fun of this. But I don't really have any other blocks, do I? A predicament. Guess I could make some. Hello, Mr. Cream. Back into the lava with you. Oh! I didn't know he could hit me from there. How rude. Okay, there's gravel over here. Maybe I could use gravel. It says it has fortune 2. Gravel, gravel, gravel. Okay, fortune 2 is not that overpowered. There it is. Getting some advertisement for puppies. Not sure what that's about. Anywho, I have collected gravel, and I shall now use the gravel, which is a block I have not used yet. And it sounds like some freaks are screaming at me, and I do not appreciate that. Alright, I've made it atop. Oh, goodness. More blocks. I don't have anything else. I think I just hop a skip-a-doo up here. Yes, I can. Got 3 messages. But from whom? Ah. I know there's a way to get back into my base. Because right here, there's a path. How convenient. I was about to say there must be a path over here. And it emerged in the middle of me talking, which is kind of funny. Like, if you really break it down, it's honestly the funniest thing anyone has ever done. Oh! Hello, friend! Goodbye, friend. If there was a tear, we'll never know. It fell to the heavens. Alright. Okay. Right over here. I've made it back to my nether hub. Where to go from here? I might as well pick the nearest portal, which I thought was right here. Is it not? Now I'm confused. What the heck happened to the one portal? There's a portal that's missing. Where's my portal? I do not see my portal. And that makes me very sad. Yes. I believed it was right there, but it's not. Maybe if I go this way, I will find a truer path. I don't seem to be seeing such a thing. Honestly, this is disappointing me. I was going to take you to a secret underwater base, but the portal's missing. How sad. How sad. Very, very sad. Do I have a minecart? I sure do have a minecart. That's very good. I'm gonna need that. Let's see. Where does this go? This surely goes somewhere. Should I explore? I see there's 2 people watching. I don't know if I should explore destinations I've never seen before or not. Well, I will be going down one of these paths. That's for true. Yeah, I remember life to see that TV watching that there. I surely must turn the game down. These minecart pieces are very... Okay, so if I remember correctly, down this path, there should be a very long rail track that leads to a giant farm where I got the achievement. Oh, what is that achievement called? I know it's not in the game anymore. You know what? I'll look it up. Oh, don't pause the game. It was called Serious Dedication. That was the achievement. What you had to do was you had to take a diamond hoe and completely use the whole thing until it broke. That got you the achievement. Eventually, Serious Dedication was changed to where all you had to do was make a netherite hoe. I never liked when they changed that, because that felt a lot easier to achieve than to use a whole diamond hoe. So I don't know what way this goes, but that's the wrong way. So we need to go this way. That's very strange that... I wonder which way that path goes. I guess when I return, I will figure it out. But for now, I am going down this long tunnel, and we are going to make it to a farm. There is a farm at the end of this very, very long tunnel that is very big. And let me remind you, I had to use an entire diamond hoe to plant seeds there. So it's a very big farm. Got an achievement from it, as mentioned. Sorry, I am repeating myself a lot. I just want to make sure anyone joining in understands where we're going from. This path is very long. I recall watching the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance documentary that's on Netflix. It showed how they made the show. Very good show. Highly recommend. It was canceled with only one season. They apparently had 5 seasons planned. It was going to be a great show. I'm so sad that it was canceled. It's an amazing show. And I watched the documentary of how they made the puppetry. It's an incredible documentary. I recommend that as well as the show. But yes, again, this path is very long. There is a farm at the end. There is another memory I have there. No, 2 other memories that I want to bring up. I will not mention them until I'm there. This is a long path. I honestly might read a message a friend sent me. I have now replied to that friend. Reminder, very long minecart ride. This is probably the longest minecart ride on here. There used to be an achievement back in the day for getting a certain amount of kilometers ridden on a minecart at once. I cannot remember what that achievement was called, but I do remember it being a thing. How the roof of the netherrack looks as it flies by. It just looks very satisfying. Okay? I feel like it looks better in the higher frame rate that I'm seeing on my monitor. Looking at the screen, it doesn't look quite as good. Something about it's very satisfying on the screen. Okay, this track is actually longer than I remember it being. I don't remember this being this long, but it looks like we're making it to the ending, which is very good. Oh my. This portal has been sealed off. Why would I do such a horrid thing? I don't remember doing that. Luckily, I designed this portal in the way to where I could just easily convert it into a smaller portal that makes it much easier to... But how would I light it? How would I light this portal? I have flint. Don't have steel. What we could do is we could get a gas to fire in here. I don't have anything wooden. If I had something that could burn, that would be very useful. I need a way to light this portal. Oh! That's flammable. Hold on. I guess I'll break that. It's almost like my past self knew I would struggle to get in here. Okay, I need... I need a ghast to spawn. I don't want to go very far because I don't want to generate new nether chunks. What do I do? This is quite the predicament. This is not how I thought this was going to be. Hello, beautiful! Come this way. This way, please. Why are you not moving? Oh, good. Moving. Movement. Movement. That's good to see. This way. This way. And please, 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 please. Forward. This way. You see me, yes? Oh! Oh, that was perfect. I didn't even need to use the wood. Okay. I just need to cover up the hole. Oh, okay. I don't know if I can cover up the... Oh! Okay, okay. Please, no more. You've been very useful, gas, but no more, please. I can make this. I can make that. Did I just destroy the button? No, it's right there. There we go. Into the portal. Oh, God, that gas really wants me now. Bring home the beacon. Excuse me? Construct and place a beacon. I did not do that. I've done that before. Why? What? Why did... Why did that just... I passed multiple beacons today. What? That was weird. Anyway, wheat, carrots, potatoes, beets, netherwort, cactus, sugar, bamboo, melon, pumpkins, chicks, mobs, iron slime? What the heck is chicks, mobs, iron slime? Anywho. Oh, ooh, shiny, shiny, shiny. Okay, let's take a peek. This is the farm I spoke of. I don't remember all of these leaves being here. Oh. Oh, this is kind of disappointing. I thought... This is actually very disappointing. I was excited to see the farm in all of its glory. Well, I mean, I could refill it. Well, I mean, might as well. Let's do that. Click. Thank you. This is the massive farm I spoke of. I was not expecting to get an achievement. Oh. I did not realize I was activating these ones. What sort of farm is this? What happened? Are these supposed to be moving? Did this used to break these things? I think that used to break that. I don't think these break anymore. Oh, that's not good. I need to get rid of these, bamboo. Not bamboo. These are, sugar canes. These don't work anymore. What happened here? Go. What the heck happened? What? There we go. This used to work back in the day. Does not work anymore. It really unfortunate it doesn't work anymore. It's bad. I'm gonna have to replace this with something. Is there a new crop in the game? What the heck happened? Oh, I see. Break that. Break that. Break that. There we go. This farm is not quite what I thought it would be. Oh, I did not know I could just use that to just jump over. Might as well flip these. Oh, wait. I have to... Oh my! Why are there beetroots here? Is that what I used to harvest? I didn't know. It's been so long since I've been here. I forgot what this place was like. This is very odd to be here again. It's weird that I closed the portal here. It's like I didn't want to come here again? That's very odd that I did that. I wonder why I did that. But anyway, should I skip it today? Something I wanted to show. What day is it? No, I don't want to skip it today. Okay, I'll just tell my story of what I remember from here. So, there is a YouTuber called Swagta that talks all things Bully. At this point, he's almost completely run out of content to talk about with Bully. Actually, very recently, he released a mod called Bully Online that's been getting very popular in the Bully community. And he has just a lot of videos talking about Bully. And when I was building this, I watched, honestly, most of his videos about Bully. Like, the vast majority of them at the time. I think this was 2022, maybe? I can't remember when that... I did a live stream breaking this diamond hoe for the achievement. I don't remember when that was. Maybe 2022, maybe 2021, I don't know. But let me skip today. I want to show something over here. Something really interesting. Oh, super. There we go. I'm so glad you can kill them in one shot. That's so satisfying. Let's see. Somewhere around here. Let's see. Is it right here? Maybe it's up here. Yes, it's right here. Yes. This area right here. This hill, these trees. I don't remember why I was chopping down trees. Maybe it was for the wood over there. This area is where I first watched videos talking about the upcoming Five Nights at Freddy's game, Security Breach. Security Breach is the longest wait I feel like any FNAF fan has ever had to wait for a video game in the franchise, ever. It was like over a year wait. There had never been a year in FNAF history up until then where there was no game. And that was the first one. And I remember the first teasers, which were just drawings, they weren't renders of the actual games, showing off the silhouettes of the animatronics. They were very cool. I still have not played Security Breach. I heard it had a lot of problems, even though it was a really popular, big game. I heard it had a lot of bugs. People had a lot of problems with it. Hey, baby. Chicken. But I just have extreme nostalgia because it was just starting to be teased, and that's when that happened. I was watching watching Daco videos covering all the teasers. Excuse me, my throat feels a little rough for some reason. I have been streaming for 3 hours. I am beginning to be a little bit tired. I think once I get back to the Nether Hub, I'm going to end the stream. Hold on, I'm going to make this even quieter so I can talk over it. This has been a good stream. I've really enjoyed exploring my survival world, but I think I've done enough. I think I've shown enough of the world, shown a lot of the memories I've had with it, shown a lot of cool builds. Again, I feel like I've only shown at most a third of all the builds on the world, and that's at most. At most, it's a third. It might be less than that. There's a lot of stuff in this world. There's a lot I could talk about and show, but it would take a very long time to show it all. So, I've showed pretty much the coolest things. I really hope everyone watching this has enjoyed it. Got a lot of... I'm sure it'll probably be almost 4 hours long when the stream is finished. Or close to it. Maybe not, I don't know. But thank you everybody for watching. This was a lot of fun looking back at my survival world. I hope you enjoyed it. I cannot believe this world is 10 years old. Most of my Minecraft career playing this game has been spent with this world in existence. I started playing in 2013. 2 years later. It was really more like 3 years later because it was at the very end of 2015. But still, 3 years later. And how long has that been? That's been over 10 years. That's been almost 13 years. And 10 of those years, this world has existed. So this world has existed for the majority of my Minecraft player's existence, basically. I've had many usernames. I've gone through different usernames over the years. I've had many different skins. I've had different friends over the years that have come and go. This world has seen it all through that time. I haven't even read any of the books. Like, I have books that journal different passages of this world's history. Some of the books have been lost. Like, unfinished books I've died with them, and they've gone to the grave with me. I will never be able to read those books to people. I used to have, I think, saves that showed the old books, but I've never gone back to try to find them, and I don't think I'll ever be able to find them again. So there's just lost books, which is weird to think about. But yeah, they cover the history of this world. The earliest ones are very strange because they don't say the real-world dates, so it's confusing when they happen exactly in the real world. They just say the in-game dates. And also, there's a lot of spelling errors and grammar errors because I was very bad at spelling at the time. I've gotten much better over the years. But yeah, this world really is a time capsule of my life so far. How much of my life has this been? This has been half of my life is spent with this world. That's kind of crazy to think about. That going forward, over half of my life has been with this world. Oh, no. That's not right. That's not right. No. That's not right. That's going to be in a couple of years. It's not quite there yet. Check this out. I got these guys on Halloween. Cloggers and Chris P. Bacon. These lovely guys. They spawn during the Halloween season. Well, I think I'm going to end this stream. Thank you guys again so much for watching. This was a lot of fun looking back at my survival world. Thank you everyone for watching. And yeah. Bye-bye.